1. It says we are live. It says we're live. Are we live? This is the last arc layout I have. So this is what Den gave me. Listen, you guys. Welcome to Chadmirals episode 2. I am the host for today, SSJA Cody. I am joined by my other Chadmiral brethren. I'm going to introduce them and let them introduce themselves. We are joined with hot-headed Fritz, the Smoky Ditz, and we got Smoky Tora up in this building, and Yellow Jacket, Kizaru Jacket, Borsalino Lucas. So I want to... How are we all three feeling today on Chadmirals, baby? Cody doesn't have chat or anything set up, so get hyped while I get chat set up. I just realized I don't have chat set up. Oh my goodness. I have 2 monitors, my brother. It's trying. What do you mean? You guys are up. You guys are gonna. It's gonna cut you guys out every now and then till I get chat pulled up. So keep the people entertained with your wonderful voices.
Worship him.
But I'm glad to be here. Thankful that you were here. Hopefully we get some y'all rolling in, some of our legends, but it is a great time. I'm glad I've got my wonderful co-host here, just looking fabulous. And I'm not gonna name names, so you can pick and choose who that is. So.
Seriously.
We have all 4 of the Chadmirals here right now.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would happen until like episode 5 or 6. So 5 of us in chat. That's beautiful.
Somebody's got to be Green Bull.
What am I seeing right now?
I fucked up. It's trying to crop everything. Oh my god, what is going on? Can you just do what I want you to do? Is it like I'm gonna lose my shit? I do this every week. I literally do this every fucking week, and it's like, can it just fucking work?
Wow. Hey, Tori Mori, we're having some technical difficulties, but we're rolling through it, man. We're rolling through it.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have a meltdown.
Bro, you are having some issues.
A little bit, yeah.
Cody, get it together,
Why didn't you
man.
Smoky.
So you're capturing desktop, aren't you? Like all together?
No, I'm not. I have 3 different screen captures open.
That's why you're ice, because you're melting away right now.
There, here, I'll make it better. There, now you are pinned to my other things. You are on top constantly, so you won't lose your mind if you can't see your face. I'm so sorry,
it's literally...
you can't go 2 seconds.
I mean...
It's all good. You are pinned now.
Alright, but
stay on the other monitor.
Alright, so we got Tori Mori in the chat so far, and I love my man Tori Mori.
He's a go. The go, Tori.
Go. So, Cody, you just did all that work, and I'm about to ask you to pull up another screen.
Don't you even dare.
This is supposed to be easy.
This is supposed to be easy.
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. You know, head of the stream. I'm gonna just silence myself right now.
Yeah. Fritz is head of streaming, and
this is kind of weird being on stream and not being the one hosting the stream. It's a weird experience for me because it's not happened very often.
Yo, you guys, my wife came through with a one-piece shirt right now. She just bought me like a sick-ass Straw Hats one-piece shirt. It is fucking
awesome.
legit. Fuck.
Admiral's goaded. That's what I'm talking about. Tori Mori. All right, so
proud.
my wife
Right.
is here, Tori Mori. Since you're one of the only people in the audience right now, my wife, Baby Love. She's famous in the Discord.
Famous, super.
And she's gonna name One Piece characters for us. 3 One Piece characters. Since we can't pull them up on screen, I'm gonna shittily show them to you on my.
Love it.
Quit
Shittily.
attacking your wife. That was absurd. Hands off, bro.
Are we going like East Blue only?
No, I don't know. Can you see that?
Ooh,
You-
okay.
Don't say who it is. Okay, everybody sees it.
Oh shit.
He's basically that's who he is.
No.
What's this guy's name?
I just had a I had a bad time,
Is it
y'all.
a regular name or is it wild?
It's a pretty regular name, I would
Okay.
say.
Pretty regular.
The ice cream guy.
The ice cream guy. Okay.
I love
His
it.
name-
Something relating to ice cream or
Uh,
ice.
That's a good guess, actually. He is Charlotte Opera, and his power is, I'm pretty sure, the cream fruit, right? What's Charlotte's power? What is Opera's power?
You were asking the wrong guy.
Yeah, I'm right. I'm asking.
Hold
the
on,
wrong
you're
guy.
breaking. What was that?
I said, what's Opera's power? Is it the cream fruit? Am I right?
His power is, if I'm not mistaken, what is this power? Forget. Yeah, it is the cream.
All right, and then we have another one.
No.
Oh shit.
The Cootie
Okay.
Cootie no Me.
Cootie
There
Cootie.
you go. That's Charlotte Opera. Like, yeah. Whip that cream, Opera man.
She looks like a Jessica or something like that.
Jessica. Jessica. All right. That's a good guess. Her name is
Great guess.
Sadie, the sadist.
Oh, that's pretty close.
That's pretty close. Yeah, Jessica was pretty close. And we got one more. You guys are gonna like this one, Fritz especially.
Hold on, I can't see your screen. The Cootie Cootie. There you go.
All right. So what's this guy's name? I thought you would get this one.
I don't know this one either.
This is literally one of Lucas's favorite dudes from one of his most favorite arcs.
Yeah, you're
You
right.
You picked some hard options, Luke. I thought you were gonna go like Straw Hat.
He's not he's not
No.
on screen a bunch though. Like he's literally got a limited view. Like they're not always just talking about this guy. Like he's like a short moment and he's done.
He's named after one of your favorite characters in Drawn Together.
I didn't see who you showed her.
His name, Captain Hero.
No, but shit.
Is it really?
It's Foxy, yeah. It was Foxy, Smokey.
Foxy, y'all.
Oh, fuck yeah. Nice.
Oh my
fucking A.
goodness.
Love
Alright,
me
so-
some Foxy.
That was it for my wife, I think.
Yeah. I'm done now.
I love you.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. Next time we'll set it up so we can show the pictures on screen.
That's a good idea.
Bonus round. The names there are actually guessable. That's true.
You should do a
still,
Fallout.
I'm
You
still
should-
blown away with what I'm seeing for like a TLA interface.
I love it, man. Smokey in the background as Big Mom is killing me.
It's the best.
Yeah, it's doing something.
He's doing something.
I asked if it was okay to use this, and no one got back to me.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. I just had not seen this one before. It's
I've
You have it?
asked
I've seen it
so
before.
many times, and like I only have 2 TLA backdrops, and the other one is just purple. But like having Smokey there to look at me whenever I'm messing up, setting up a stream or something, it's like a reassuring dad in the background, like, you got this,
Yeah.
champ. Come on,
Yeah.
throw that ball
You got
again. Look
That's
at him.
what you.
Look
That's
at my
what you
thighs.
call it,
Look at my thighs. You got this.
bro. I
Look
will
at
do
those thighs,
anything.
baby.
I will do anything but look at your thighs. I'm
No,
sorry,
if you
bro.
look at he knows you're looking. The face that he's making right now on that is literally like, ugh. All right, so yeah, we're
I
here on
am
Chadmirals.
blown away that it exists. Like, who put this one together?
That's
It
that,
was
man.
definitely
Set
did. I'll just say
That,
it's definitely did.
Yeah.
Jesus,
We were having
um,
an editing war. We were having a
Uh,
war, and I edited him in there too as a Pound, and he looks just like Pound. Like he has the same hairstyle. It's like
Nice.
perfect fit.
Is it the one with him in the hair bun?
Yeah, yeah, yep.
Yes.
That's looking
Um,
like a
going to
colonial
jail.
guy.
at the beginning of each Chadmirals episode, which there's only been 2 so far, but at the beginning of each Chadmirals episode, we like to ask, so what have you guys been watching this week? It doesn't have to be just anime, whatever it is. What have you been watching?
Who wants to go first?
What
I
have I
will.
been watching?
Yep. Fritz can go first. I can go first. I don't mind.
I'll tell you what. As far as like series go, I haven't watched much of anything, but I did watch the new Five Nights of Freddy, and
Ooh.
I'm on right now. That shit is a cinematic masterpiece.
Thank you. Oh my
Really?
god, I thought we were
Really?
gonna have to have a war already, but like I
No,
loved it so much.
Really?
Yo, low
like
key, when they revealed Afton, they got me because I knew who was gonna be playing him, and when I saw him the first time, I was like, "Yo, hold up, that's not him." And I was
absolutely.
like so bummed, and then the big reveal came, and I was like, "Oh my god, they got me!" Like I was like, "Okay, this is a pretty good movie." Like,
Have you seen like the Billy meme from Adventures of Billy and Mandy? It's like, do you not understand the complexities of this cinematic masterpiece? You're not it's not stupid. You're stupid.
yeah, that was me
So
basically.
good. No, I've been watching a lot of documentaries on YouTube about furries. I don't know why.
Oh my god, dude.
Specifically,
Bro.
specifically, drama within the furry community.
Wow.
I've been watching this YouTuber named Turkey Tom. I think his name, he's like a
Wow.
Him.
Look at
You're
Yeah.
even throwing out shouts, bro. What
You're
the
litty,
Yeah.
man.
No,
You're like litty,
Turkey
probably.
Tom had this huge controversy not too far back. He was
Yeah,
on
he's a
page
cuck.
3 for something. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a cuck. That's
Let's
what it
watch-
is.
I was like, I
Let's
heard
watch all
Ethan
that.
dunked on him. I'm pretty sure. Like,
Yeah. He's gone after Ethan several times. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of Turkey Tom. What? Yeah, Ethan Klein. Nothing. He just goes after him for no reason. But to be fair, dude's a cuck, so that's his
All
business.
right, Luke, let's drop the use of that and
All right.
move on.
Moira, Buggy D Clown in the chat. What is up?
Damn.
I've
I'm
been
about
watching. My
to
sister and
drive to
I,
the north
whenever
side.
we go to eat dinner, we watch. We've been watching Hitman Reborn. We're about almost 20 episodes into that, and it's really nice. It's refreshing how much of the series I've actually forgotten since it's been like a couple, I'd say 5 years since I've actually sat through and watched it all the way through. But it's really cool. You first.
No, I was gonna say I'm watching the first because I promised Vex last week and I haven't got the chance to do it yet. But I'm actually watching after this the first few episodes of Steins Gate, and I'm very excited, very excited. Loki, what you been watching this week? Oh, sorry.
I've been watching a lot of Alabasta, just getting ready for this arc review. I've been watching. There's a show on MTV that me and my wife watched, The Challenge. It's like a game show where they
Yeah. They've been doing that for years.
They still are doing it. It's fun. We love the drama, football, and yeah, man, just a little bit of Cowboy Bebop. I always rewatch. I watched Cowboy Bebop like 700 million times. So I
3, 2,
watch it.
1, let's go. Ooh, that's a good question to get things cooking. What do you guys think the best anime intro of all time is?
That one.
That one?
I don't
Hank?
know.
I don't know.
Opening 2 is up
I don't
there.
know about that one. I know that like that got to a point where you've watched it so long because it was like an original that you grew up on, and then you get to a point where like when that comes on, you're like, yeah, I I'm either old or I need to do something different with my life. Kind of moment happens.
What does
Do you
that
just feel that way
mean?
about music in general then? Or is it just
Right. What?
music
I
that
don't
you
know.
listened to when
20.
you were a kid?
What
I
does that
would
even
say
mean?
25 years of experience would say yes. That's
Yeah,
just how
That doesn't
music
sound
feels to me in
fun.
general.
I'm sorry to hear
that's
that.
fair.
Just
Yeah, that's
smile
fair
every
though.
once in a while, Fritz.
Uh, I would say Again by You, which is a
Desness the
Full Metal
dwarf in
Alchemist.
chat, by the way.
Desness in chat!
For Desness is gonna be our. We gotta think of it. Okay, tiny Chadmiral name. We need a Tontata Chadmiral name. Everyone, we gotta work together. Chadmirals need to brainstorm. Bonnie is
Yes,
not
Bonnie
Ginny.
is.
Desness, get that shiz out of here. They're two beautiful adult
It is-
women. They are of age. Everyone ever since I
mean-
was like, hey everyone, let's go check Oda's hard drives. Everyone came at me and was like, Bonnie's an adult. Get that out of here. And I was like, thank you. I needed
I'm
that
pretty
wake
sure.
up.
What were
Yeah.
we seeing in the chat earlier? There was a confirmation of Bonnie being 24. So
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what Oda said, yeah.
I've been getting
Yeah.
cooked on TikTok. I'm
I
fine with
refuse
getting
to
cooked
believe
about that.
Yeah, I'm there with you, Cody. I will not be judged until.
If
Yes,
Bonnie,
no,
if
indeed.
Bonnie is, then I'm slandering Oda till the day I die. I swear, y'all aren't ready for
slandering
that
that
switch
boy.
up.
Cody,
Like,
Cody will be
Oh,
an
I'm that boy.
85-year-old man just laying in his bed, holding his firstborn son's
Right.
hand, and be like, "Oda betrayed me."
Yeah.
no.
it's gonna be like
You got some
Wolverine touching that
explaining to
picture
do.
in bed, but it's gonna be a picture of Bonnie. I'm gonna be like, what did he do to you?
Oh,
Des D goat. Sorry, Cody.
Des
It's okay,
D goat.
Desness. We're all just
yes,
joking
we
on
love
here.
you.
Shoot
Oh.
your shots.
Yes,
So,
we
yeah,
need a Tata
oh.
Chadmiral for Dez for sure. Like the stream. Oh, that was Grand Line Bound. Smokey. I thought it was.
Down, baby, nothing but a kid with a dream. You know what it means?
You spit that flame.
All
Spit
right.
that flame.
How many of y'all are on JJK? Y'all see I'm repping
Oh.
out here. I'm on that jujitsu
I'm
high.
not on the completely up and up. I'm ahead of where my son's at, and
Let's go!
He went as the main character.
Itadori Yuji, I saw.
Yeah, he went as the main character for Halloween.
Oh wait, one second.
Twice.
I'll be right back.
So like we even put some like red pink kind of like temporary hair dye in his hair for the second round. So
My sister asked if next year I would go as Gojo if she dressed up as a JJK character. And I said absolutely. Because I just got her into that. And we just started watching Reborn, and she said it was like a proud dad moment when she was picking up on all the subtle character things. And then she like looked at the main characters like, that guy reminds me of you, Cody. And I was like, this is like my 5th favorite shonen ever. You're gonna make me cry. It was like one of those beautiful moments. I could like never replicate that. Lucas is back.
Hey,
What's
White
up?
D Chocolate in the chat. If anybody in the chat is not following my man White D Chocolate on TikTok and subscribe to his YouTube channel, you're missing out. That dude has some amazing One Piece content. We're gonna pull him up on some News Coup interview or an episode of
Desmond
Chadmirals
has got some
soon.
One Piece spice. He says that maybe Kuma is storing up all of his pain that he's collected to inflict it all back on the Gorosei.
Yes,
Kinda
he
like
said this to me earlier.
So like this is very reminiscent to a moment in JJK or like a moment in there's another anime that do it, but like being able to save up like multiple like years of your life to be able to expend it at like one like point in time. Like
yeah.
There is a literal fight in JJK and another thing I'm thinking of, but like I don't want to spoil you, Lucas, on it because it's coming
Yeah, please
up.
don't.
But it's so cool. I think that would be so good.
No spoils. No spoils.
I'm not. Listen, I love JJK, and I'm not spoiling it for anyone if I can avoid it because I want as many
Cody,
people to get as emotionally invested as I was.
Did I show you this?
What is it? Oh, yo, that's sick. As you guys can see, I've already moved all my One Piece statues. They're gone.
He's prepared to cut Oda off if Bonnie's not an adult.
Yeah. Listen.
Oh my god.
He's ready. He's ready to go.
I was a child when I liked Bonnie. It's been over a decade of ride or die for this baby. Like
actually, no, I'm not gonna say what I was about to say on stream. Never mind.
These
After, though.
justifications are really.
It's not a
making me weird.
justification. It's like it's me trying to show you why I'm validated in being as upset as I am. Like,
Oh, you're allowed to be upset for sure. Like I feel you.
Yeah.
I'm right
Ooh,
there
it
with you on
would.
it.
Ooh, Desna said it would reflect all the atomic bomb teasings that has been going on with Egghead. That would be insane, man. I do
mm,
want to
So-
see. I do want to see Kuma come into Egghead and just mess shit up so hard, like real bad.
what is
So
Blackbeard's crew gonna do there? Do you think? Why
I
are
don't
we?
know, man.
It's
I think
such
they're
a
gonna
fucking.
get Caribou. I know that. I know for a fact they're probably gonna pick up Caribou.
See,
If
I
Caribou
want
doesn't
it
go
to
back
be
to
Caribou,
Morgan's.
but I don't want it to be Caribou. I want Caribou to be feeding information to Buggy and this Cross Guild, and I want Caribou to be like a red herring to like, oh yeah, we think it's Blackbeard, we think he's giving it all to him, when actually it's our man falling upwards, actually getting more and more. Like,
I like that though. Yeah, I do think that Caribou's gonna fit into with the Blackbeard Pirates or Cross Guild for sure. 'Cause I was thinking about that earlier. Because I was wondering if he just like Oda was like, nah, we're not doing that anymore with the whole Caribou plotline. Because they got to Egghead and they're like, get off the ship after he'd been with him since Fishman Island.
I'm also still waiting for Impel Down 2.0 to happen.
In the garage.
Yo, Nasty Ninja in the chat.
I've told you guys my theory on Impel Down 2.0, right?
No, I don't think so.
I think that because Doflamingo and everyone are chained up and impelled down, Buggy, Mihawk, and Crocodile are going to realize that they need extra forces, and Buggy is going to make the claim, well, we've done it once, let's do it again, let's go get our friends that have impelled down, and they're going to have a second jailbreak, and that's how we're going to get the return of Doflamingo and Bon Clay into the story. And Doflamingo and Bon Clay are going to return on Cross Guild.
I like that. But I think if Bon Clay does rejoin the story, even if he does rejoin Cross Guild, he will betray them the minute he
Immediately
meets
for
up with
Luffy.
Luffy.
Yeah.
The minute he meets up with Luffy. Like,
Absolutely.
let's be real. Bon Clay is the GOAT.
But I think Crocodile is Machiavellian
Bon
enough
Clay.
that he would remember the Straw Hats and he would abuse Bon Clay's relationship with them and be like, oh yeah, Straw Hat would definitely want you to be doing this. We'll get with him. We're one of the
I'm
four
kind of worried
embers."
for Bon Clay.
Absolutely.
No, don't worry.
Mans is running 3.5. I have faith in my man.
Yeah,
Mans
but
is
Fritz
ready.
hasn't seen that. He hasn't seen that Bon Clay's okay.
It's a
'Cause he
cover
hasn't read
story.
the manga. Yeah, because he hasn't read
yeah.
the manga. Yeah, so he
If
doesn't
you read
know.
the
You gotta
cover
read the
story,
manga.
you would have that
Even if there isn't
confirmation.
one,
Big
like,
F.
He's always with it.
Oh,
That's
hold on,
something
Desmond's
I've
spitting in the
always
chat.
wondered. How do anime onlys get the cover story information, and how are they going
Some
to
of
cover
them
that
get-
with the Egghead thing coming up?
Some of them get brought into the story anime though. Like they just did Barto's episode where he was taking down the flags and putting up
Yeah.
Luffy's flag.
It might surprise you guys, but I don't keep up with the One Piece anime like normally. Like I
Yeah.
hate Toei animations. I think I've gone on record and said it a couple times that
So Desnis asked if we saw the 3-volt video. I have not seen it.
I
It
have
sent me
the
a theory.
crown jewel of Hachinosu. Basically, it's saying that Buggy is the crown jewel of Hachinosu.
I've been saying this. I've been saying this. 'Cause
It's
I
like a
think him and
20-minute
Captain
good
John
video.
are intrinsically tied.
He teased it on one of his streams, and it got me to stay for an episode reaction, and
Nice.
it was really good. Like, I really, really, really like it.
As far as the One Piece anime goes, though, I don't stay up weekly anymore. Sometimes I do. It just depends. But most time I wait till there's like 3 or 4 episodes and then watch.
I'm watching this week's because my big theory is coming true, and that's with Uta finally being made canon. All of you are gonna have to give me my comeuppances.
She is canon. Oda confirmed she was canon. Yeah.
Otis
Yeah,
confirmed
yeah.
that she's canon, but in the same way that Shiki was, and everyone's been telling me that she's not going to be brought up in the anime manga panel because it was such a small promotion for Film Red that she was only brought up in the manga to help promote Film Red. And I said, no, when the anime episode comes out and he confronts Green Bull, when he has the flashback with Momonosuke and everyone else, and then Uta shows up in the anime, y'all know she's really canon. Y'all know she has a more prominent role in this series, and you don't have to run me my comeuppances because I'm right.
That's a good point. I didn't even think of that. They might do that.
That boy Cody's spinning right now. He's spinning.
Fritz has actually just recently dipped his toes into the One Piece manga with Dressrosa.
Yeah, I have
Really?
decided that I was gonna catch up to where I was in the anime where I was watching, and then just probably go on from there. That way, I can just leave One Piece on in the background, and it just be like after knowledge. Like,
Yeah.
which is a good
Yeah,
idea.
that's a good way. That's
I
a
do a
good way
Tekken
of doing
videos.
it.
I
After
constantly listen to
Dressrosa is when I started reading.
Yeah.
Because the anime for Dressrosa, the pacing is just not there. They caught up to the manga and they're adapting like
Horrendous.
they were adapting like 0.85 of a chapter every episode or something
They
like
were
that.
joining the Panderverse.
Yeah, they were joining. I still haven't watched that yet. I
Oh
need
my
to.
god,
Is it good?
that is great.
Oh my
It
god!
feels like
Oh,
it feels like the heart and spirit is back, bro. The heart and spirit of like
Trey,
what
getting away from Integrity Farms, I didn't think I'd be happier, but like the episode is phenomenal. It feels like Matt and Trey are like way back in their roots and gotten it down pat.
Yeah.
I loved how like the pandering Cartman was just doing it all to play Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, for real. Dude, he's like Baldur's
Whoa.
Gate isn't
Real laugh.
cross compatible for different different
Real
universes.
laugh.
Oh my god.
Let me clip
Oh.
that. That was hilarious.
that set me off.
I
man.
agree, Ninja. People are coping. Cody
About
is
what?
coping.
About
About
only
Utah
being
only being promotion.
Yeah, exactly. It is for real though. Like I definitely listen. Uta would not be promoted as hard if Oda didn't plan on making her canon to the story. The same way he wouldn't have put Shiki in Chapter 0 if he wasn't planning on reusing that asset later on. Plus, my
True.
man Ragnar, shout out to him for his W theory on Beiji and everything. Ragnar solved this
Yeah.
months ago with Shiki, and I mean,
Yeah.
at
He's
that
been on a
means,
Shiki agenda for a minute.
dude, Ragnar's eating good. When they say Kuma doesn't
W
sleep,
man.
Kuma doesn't sleep because he's a Buccaneer, and then I'm gonna be in the same place he is.
Blackbeard, you're gonna get that W if that Blackbeard theory is correct, Codes.
I know.
You are.
It's just like it's just so weird that they would bring up energy and everything, and somehow Kuma's the perfect one. And I guess like everyone's been telling me, no, he just pushes the fatigue out with his fruit, and I'm like, does he?
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't he just take the pain back out of himself immediately? It doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, ooh man, you just said some shit that made me think of some shit, but I ain't gonna say it.
Oh my goodness.
How was
I ain't
that?
even gonna say it.
Itadori.
That was
Anyone
big
here reading My Hero? Anyone read that new chapter?
Yes. I don't know if I've read the new chapter
Ah.
yet. Let me check.
Horikoshi's art. I just feel bad for the My Hero anime. They're not gonna do it.
They're not going to do it justice. Yeah, they never do. I stopped watching the anime.
I watched
Oh my
it all the
God.
way up until the current season, and like Villains was kind of cool. I'm not
Nice.
sure.
W man.
My problem with My Hero Academia is it's supposed to be like a story of watching Izuku Midoriya grow into a wonderful hero. My problem is that I want everything I want in a character and love in a character is encapsulated in All Might, and I'd much rather just watch All Might on the screen. I'm not even.
I feel you.
Yeah. Seems to be the common sentiment.
Also, like, I was watching it as the anime was coming out at season 3. I was like a weekly anime watcher with it. My other problem with it was the fandom defending Bakugo, and I was like, okay, hold on. What are y'all on right now? If y'all were real anime fans, none of us would be defending Bakugo. None of y'all got bullied. I'm calling y'all out right now. Look, Bakugo is like literally telling this kid to like commit sewer slide. And I'm like,
Nice. That's
and I'm just
great.
like,
Yeah.
I'm
Bro.
like, and everyone's
Hold on.
sipping over Bakugo, and I'm like, if this
Hold
is
on.
real life, y'all would have this man strung up, canceled. But instead, you're
Hold
like,
on.
oh, Daddy Bakugo, like,
Can we just rewind for a second? Can we just rewind?
Yeah.
That was a brilliant substitution word.
thank you.
That can you repeat that again for the,
No,
for the
Sewer
chat?
slide.
That is
fucking
that
ridiculous.
is that is brilliant.
Thank you. And then,
Okay.
but like for real, it just makes me upset, like how much like Bakugo got defended for lack of character development, all the way up until like the tiniest bit happened, and everyone's like, "Oh, he had his Vegeta moment." Fuck no! Do you know what Vegeta had to do to get to the Vegeta moment? Vegeta had to earn
he had
that
to put
shit.
in years. He had to put in hella years, dude.
Got me.
You had to put in mad years.
As a former bully and victim, I understand Bakugo. My man's got gifted. I get that, but it's also like it's the inferiority complex and the way that like Horikoshi let him be a bad character for so long with minimal character like development that when he finally got it, I was like, about time. But when he did get it, it was very good. I shed a tear or two. I ain't even gonna front with you. They did it right, but it's like too long. Took too long. Lucas is reading the
seems to be a
chapter right
thing,
now.
man.
I didn't see
I
it.
am.
You can tell what he's reading.
Dude, I cried. I thought
I wish Horikoshi would just hurry the fuck up and end this thing, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It was
I
a
need to
good
know if he
chapter.
lives through this or not. Because if Bakugo, like, no, we need to stop while I'm ahead of myself because I'll
Yeah,
spoil
yeah.
all of My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a My Hero stream soon, my man. But I just wish Horikoshi would end it because he just keeps stretching things out more. It was a great chapter though. Bakugo just that impressed me. I'm impressed.
Thank you. Like I was like going off on my man's while I was like he did just kind of like save the whole series. And that panel
like,
with everyone behind him praying. Oh
yeah. That final panel with the hand on the face, like it was good, man. It was good. That this felt like My Hero, and it hasn't felt like My Hero in a long time. So that's.
Do you remember the short flashback we got when Bonnie got into Kuma's memory bundle? It's the same time when he was with Ginny. That means it's her memories and not Kuma's that are stored there. I've been saying this because whoever gets a flashback in One Piece, they die. And that's why when it was Odin's, that's why Odin had to die at the end of it. That is huge, Desness.
That's why. Hold on, no wait. That's why it was from the other perspective, like the outer perspective too. That's why we didn't see it from Kuma's perspective of him holding up Bonnie. It was Ginny watching him hold up Bonnie. Literally.
Dude, cooking.
Business. Cooking, man. He's cooking.
Uh,
Whoo!
we need to
Whipping it
figure
up
out
in the
a
pot.
Tintata. We need to figure out a Tintata Admiral quickly, yo.
Totata Admiral. The Gentle Giant.
Yes. There was a topic we were supposed to talk about tonight.
It's supposed to be Western animation and like
Yes.
how we think it's not as respected as like Eastern animation and anime and such like that. And I think
Yes.
that's false.
I have an answer for that. I think I have an answer for that. So,
I think
What?
with the Western media does have good representation, though. I think there are good representations of Western animation that do like transcend, like even from. I'll go off real quick. I think King of the Hill is an amazing representation of Western animation that is still argued about in
1000%.
Japan to this day if it should be watched in subbed or
1000%.
dubbed. King of the
Yeah,
Hill.
they have a fandom. They have a
Yeah.
fandom.
King of the Hill is up there. I think. Oh man, am I really gonna say this?
Peggy fell out of an airplane and hit the ground and lived, bro. And then got
Yeah.
trained by Cotton to go freaking dance on his grave. All right.
Matt Groening with The Simpsons, Futurama, and that Disenchanted one. Western animation, like I'm sorry, Matt Groening has had one of the biggest holds on animation with The Simpsons
Listen,
ever.
Oh yeah.
Futurama has some of the saddest moments in American.
Dude.
Where Fry's dog, right? Bender finding out was like Hermes.
No,
and
when
then,
Fry got to
Yeah.
have that moment with his mom.
His mom.
Oh,
Thank you.
his mom,
Thank
right.
That shit hits
Or
me
his
so
brother.
hard.
You guys remember that scene with like the episode with his brother?
His brother with the 7-leaf clover, and he finds out
Yeah,
his
yeah.
nephew is named after him and became the
After
first
him,
Martian
yeah, right.
because he inherited his dream.
Right, he was
Oh,
mad at the
man.
whole time. He was mad at him the whole time. He was like, because he kept like he thought like he was like stealing all his like ideas and all that stuff, and he like found out like his nephew's like named after him. It was, what else was good? Layla, when she found out about her
That's
parents,
great.
like, they were always watching her the whole time, like her whole life. They were like really secretly watching her. Yeah,
Dude,
Futurama.
Another one.
The series finale when they ended in 2014, I think it was, like when they came back that second time,
Sad.
and Fry and Leela were stuck in frozen in time, and they're like, "Do you want to go around again?" Like, oh, my heart screams, man.
Yes, Hey Arnold has some good moments too, man. I love this.
Boondocks. The Boondocks is one of the best
Boondocks.
pieces of Western animation ever made, and it's one of the It's like literally a window into time of what racism and systemic racism was doing in America, and
Yeah, look at Uncle Ruckus, man. He's a complete
Yeah.
caricature of
not
what,
even Uncle
like,
Ruckus, but even Granddad to an extent,
Oh,
using
yeah.
physical violence towards his children. I mean,
We're
there's
in,
so much.
like season 1 when he is making the menu for his restaurant and all of it is like Southern soul food and stuff like that, and like chitlins and things like that. It's all stereotypical like food that you would see.
Yeah, love it.
Love it. It's such a good it's such a good series. The Boondocks, dude. Like, but you have to think of like children's shows too. Adventure Time, which I know you haven't watched, but Adventure Time's iconic.
I have
got-
watched. I've watched so many Adventure Time explained to me YouTube videos in the last month trying to get down this rabbit hole.
That
And
is
it
a
makes
good point.
No
Ninja.
sense
He
to
said
me.
the Boondocks is an Asian studio, though.
Oh, I
You
had
know
no
what?
clue.
Most
You know
Western
what-
animation is made in Korea, though. Like Korean animation studios usually.
I thought the Boondocks started as a comic strip that was
It did.
in
It
America.
did. It did. But Afro made.
Yeah.
That's what it was considered. I think.
Crownless said Uncle Ruckus is a character in my One Piece D&D, except he hates fishmen and says he just ate the fish fruit.
And it's
not a
not.
fish
Oh my god! I
That
tell
is-
you what, them fishmen people, they don't know how to act. They always be walking around on land where they should be in the water.
That is
God.
I'm making that a cat. I'm stealing that, Crownless. That's
Terrible
amazing.
DJ! Yeah, Aaron
Yeah.
McGrowder is the one who wrote the comic strip.
I'm just blown away by all this.
What do you mean? Uncle Ruckus as a fishman is one of the best things ever. That is
Ever.
top tier fucking writing.
It's kind of like Clayton Bigsby off of a Chappelle show. You guys remember
Yeah.
him?
Oh my god, Chappelle show.
Just a couple of
Jeez.
fishmen and
They think they're the best dancers.
God.
Smokey. Is that what McGraw's based off of? Because that sounded like
Basically.
McGraw.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't tell nobody.
Don't tell nobody though.
Hey there, welcome to the news co. It's me, Uncle Ruckus, no relation. I'm here at Fishman Island with all these fishmen. They be trouting out in water. They be out here.
Oh yeah, we're definitely doing a news crew like that. Definitely.
Yes. 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 We're gonna paint Cody blue, and he's gonna be a self-hating fishman.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
I want out of this. I want out.
Fletch was like, I'm not doing that. You
take
are
a
the
break.
director, so you can say no.
Jesus.
You guys gotta get
Yeah, like-
Coob to come on as Garling then, and then react to a fishman and be like, oh, what are these disgusting people? And then be, yeah, you disgusting fishman.
Shouts out to Cube for cameoing in my Alabasta Arc review too. Thank you, Cube.
Smokey, I want to talk to you about that. How's that coming along? I gotta know them Dugon lines are gonna be put to well use. I gotta see this.
They
I
are.
haven't been this excited for a YouTube vid in so long.
Oh my god! So I'm pretty much should be done. I give it like 2 more days. I wanted trying to cook it up as best as I can. It is litty, dude. It's litty. I can't even edit it without.
Ninja. I've not watched Hilda, but I've heard great things. But Gravity Falls is iconic in and of itself.
My kids love that. I swear I've seen every episode like at least 10 times now. Like,
What's that? You want some deer teeth? Like, I love Gravity Falls, man. I
That's
watched
the-
that around the same time I watched Steven Universe and
the mind
Smart versus
erasing,
the
the freaking the straight up just like Illuminati-ness of it all.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. It's such a well done animated series. But no, like I just feel like when it comes down to it, like if I was sitting at home, right, and I was watching, say, Gravity Falls or something, right, and someone walked in, I'd be like, "Why are you watching a kid show?" But if I'm watching anime, right, I'm not gonna say that. Just gonna be like, "What anime are you watching?" That's all they're gonna say. Like,
Yeah, but it's also I feel like nobody's gonna say a thing if they watch you watching King of the Hill. But if they see you
Yeah.
watching Crayon Shin-Chan, I think we're all gonna have a discussion on why the hell are you watching Crayon Shin-Chan?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
No, Crayon Shin-Chan.
What?
No, what?
That
You got me there.
Crayon Shin-Chan is a Japanese kid show about a delinquent named Shin-Chan, but it's not made for kids. It's like Shin-Chan is like literally like South Park like tamed. It's tame South Park.
Get off of it. Get off of it.
Drop your ukulele.
Cody's spitting. Yes, he is, TJ. We have not talked about one of the greatest American animated series of all time, though. That is Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I have been watching Shady Durags' reviews
Dude,
of
I love
every
Shady
episode.
Shady
Yeah, I've been
Durag.
watching the reviews of that to try to get in
Is
the
that why
better
you brought up
headspace.
King of the Hill? Because Shady?
I've been watching a lot of Shady here recently because I saw he uploaded like a lot in the last 2 months, and I was like, oh, I have
Yeah.
like 6 months of videos I haven't watched from
Am
him.
I the only
I
one
need-
that doesn't have fond memories of Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Yes,
Yeah.
you
No.
are. Yes, Cody too. He hates Ahsoka.
I don't.
Super L.
I
Okay.
hate Sokka. I don't hate Avatar, and I don't hate any Avatar character. I hate the way that Sokka is used as a way to like. I feel like if they were gonna combat toxic masculinity in a way that they wanted to empower female characters, they should have used Sokka better.
He got
That's true.
passive mode like Gara for real though.
Because it's like, he had his humbling moment in episode 3 with the Kyoshi Warriors, but then immediately comes back and like degrades Toph for being blind and a woman. And it's like, hey dog, do you not remember episode 3 with the Kyoshi Warrior? It just feels like a regression of character. And it's like, dog, at least he should have been all like,
TJ
ugh.
asked
He
who's
was
the
an
worst
enemy.
and best characters in Avatar. For me, worst character is probably the hippies that sing Secret Tunnel. What flavor am I inhaling? Also, TJ, it is raspberry, green apple, watermelon, ice. But no, probably the hippies that
God.
sing.
Lush
No,
Eye.
come on,
Tunnel.
give a real answer. Come on, I'll give you a real answer. I think that out of like all Avatar characters, I think Azula like could have been expanded upon better, and I feel like I wanted more from her character. That would make her the worst character to me. The character that I feel like was used to the best, fullest, and like absolutely didn't like betray their character at all while I was watching it was
super
Toph.
blasphemy.
Toph was it.
Toph is the
Toph.
best character, yeah. Toph or the Boulder.
Boulder is so funny, but like, man, Toph laying that motherfucker out.
Oh, dude. Not only that, but when they go see the Fire Island players, Toph's fucking.
I like how
"Oh,
people.
tough 'cause it rhymes with tough.
Azula is the best, lol. I know Azula is good, but like I wanted more. I wanted. You know how
You guys are
Zuko got that
forgetting-
redemption?
Okay, hold on.
Hold on.
Time out. Korra's an L character? No.
Yeah, Korra
Korra's
is-
an amazing
Korra's
avatar.
L. Korra
okay?
broke the
No,
Avatar cycle. L character.
Korra did-
L
okay,
fucking no
he did not break it.
responsibility.
He did
Put
not
her
break it.
emotions
He
above
did not break
everything. L character. L character.
She did not break it.
Yes,
she
she-
separated from Rava, but she is not the one
She
that broke
broke
the
it.
Avatar
L
cycle. She did not
character.
break the-
L
Oh my God.
character.
L character.
L
my
character! Dude,
Oh,
how
wow.
can you say when she literally did it and broke the fucking cycle that has kept the world in balance for over
Bro,
thousands of
that's
years?
dream, bro.
Broke it! L character Korra. Korra's an L Avatar character. Boom.
I could
You need
never
to
even
rewatch
replicate
Korra
that.
then.
I've
You need to
watched
rewatch
Korra.
Korra,
Dude. Aang didn't want to be the
This is the first
Avatar,
time
and
we
we saw what
disagree on
happened when
anything
Aang
before
fucking
this
didn't step up to the plate. Why does Aang get flagged for running away so much but in the beginning of episode 1 and get like flagged for running away and being a coward and not wanting to be the Avatar, but Korra gets a pass for fucking breaking it up? No way.
Yeah, but no one knew she broke the Avatar
And
cycle.
Aang rose
No
to the
one knew
occasion
this.
and fought Ozai. Like, dude, what did Korra do?
He united the spirit world with the physical world. What do you
are
want
you
him
in
to
the
do?
spirit
He
world?
united it. The
Broke
whole point of
it.
the Avatar is to bring
Broke
you
it.
between the physical realm and the
Y'all
spirit
are
realm.
yelling.
And she is the
She
one
could have done
who
better.
united them.
She could have done
my
better.
God, no. Best
Because
part
it's
of Legend of
beautiful.
Korra is
Yelling.
when Amon's brother kills him on the boat. That is the most brutal thing. Or when oh boy Airbender sucked the wind out of the Earth Queen's lungs and bending it around her head. That was brutal. Yeah, she did lose all the knowledge. Worst aspect of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I like how no one. Yeah, hey, Crownless, don't feel free to say go off, Cody. You know, TJ's telling Lucas to go off. I need
You're
some
not.
love too.
Your takes are very ellish right now,
Get
Cody.
out of here, Smokey.
Oh yeah.
You know what?
The
What?
worst.
Hold on.
aspect-
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay. Yes, sir.
You guys are forgetting one of the best characters, and that's the Big Unc himself. Nobody's
Iroh,
mentioned
man.
Unc.
Oh,
Iroh.
Iroh is
He's
so
one of the
good.
goats. He's a goat.
Leaves from the vine, falling so slow, brave little soldier boy, come marching home. Oh God, I'm
Yeah.
gonna make myself cry. But the worst
Wait, was
aspect
it
of
that?
Avatar,
Was that
sorry,
the song he sung in Ba Sing Se?
Yeah.
For his son that passed
Yeah.
away?
yeah,
There is
That
no
was beautiful.
song in Ba Sing Se.
yeah,
There is no war in Ba
think-
Sing Se.
I think the
Bah,
worst
Sing Se.
aspect of Avatar: The Last Airbender, though, is either that we didn't get more time redeeming Zuko, which they did his redemption well, but I would have loved to see more, or that they left the loose end of what happened to his mother. Like, you had to read a comic to learn what happened to his mom.
Yeah.
Phew. That's fair, Desness. You don't like the steampunk feel of it. I enjoyed Korra though a lot, especially seeing Avatar 1 and seeing the first ever Avatar. That was amazing. I do have problems with Korra's characters, but it's not that she didn't do anything as an Avatar, or as an underpowered Avatar.
Yeah, underpowered because she doesn't know how to fully utilize her stuff. I mean, that's on her.
Broke
That
it,
is true,
black
yeah,
out, and destroy the world, and then okay.
Okay, Terrible TJ with the super chat. Thank you very much, my man. If you could bend an element, only one,
Air.
which one?
Air.
Earth, baby.
Air all day. Air all day.
Fire.
Earth's,
That's why you're evil.
Earth's
I think
element.
I think I'm gonna go with Cody on this one. I'm gonna go fire.
Fire. You guys are evil. I get it.
Another evil.
It's
That's
not even
big
about
T.
being.
Dead
Okay,
T.
Uncle
Fire.
Iroh. Uncle
The ideals
Iroh
of
wielded
that nation
fire.
have nothing to do with the power that they wield. All right, that happens with anybody, anywhere. Like
If I could learn how to
if-
bend fire and like make sustainable energy for the world, who's to say I wouldn't use it for good
I agree,
purposes?
Ninja.
Immediately calling me evil, I'm so upset.
Earthbenders could have literally bridged the world, and they didn't. You know,
Smokey's
like-
out here like I would bend trees. Smokey, I'd literally be able to light my own fucking blunts whenever I want with firebending.
If you don't have anything to light,
Let's be real, guys. Though I have 5 kids, I would be the backbender.
nice.
You're freaking bro.
Shout out to Baby Love because she's the one that gave me that joke just now.
Oh, nice.
But no, that's why I chose Earth. It has the best subclasses of bending. You can bend magma, you can bend metal. Like, come on, the best subclasses. Air
I
has
think
no
like plasma
subclasses.
bending, if people could figure
No,
out
it
how to
doesn't
do
need it
that with
though.
like
It
lightning
doesn't
and
need it.
stuff.
They're so. Air
bend
doesn't need subclasses. They're nasty with it.
Yeah.
It bends
Yeah,
everything
that is true.
else.
Because airbenders can fly. They have that above everyone else.
They can only fly without assistance if they can let go of attachment. Are you ready to let go of all attachments, Smokey? Are you
No,
ready?
no.
Then you're gonna have you a freaking glider, bro.
Sorry, I'm going to be
Or
Bakugo.
a bison, air bison, baby. You forget about those.
Promise, I don't know what you're quoting right now, but I love it.
Or Finra, like from Fire Force. That's who I'm gonna be. Like, fucking flying out of my feet, dog. Me firebending all the
They
time.
do that in Avatar. Ozai straight flies at Aang with fucking fire blades coming out of his feet.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
It's
gonna be
very
Shinra.
Shout out to Mark Hamill, by the way, for pulling off such a menacing Fire Lord.
Yeah.
Bending is cool. It's one of the best power systems I've ever seen in animation.
Shout out
if
to
I'm
Mark
being honest.
Hamill for shit posting on everything that's modern Star Wars.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. I like modern Star Wars because I'm of
Shout
the
out-
opinion that like Star Wars is Star Wars. I'm just gonna enjoy it. Doesn't matter how dumb it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But him being like, "That's not Luke Skywalker." It's
Gotta
a
check
J.J.
it, make it
Abrams. It's
lame.
hilarious. Yeah, like, hell yeah, Ozai. And if you guys have not seen the pictures of Fire Lord Ozai in the live action, my boy is menacing.
Yeah, he is. Super. You think they're gonna do it justice or what?
Winston, bending subclass, I wish we saw more of actually. Probably magma bending, but I want to see more blood bending. I know the first villain.
Plasma bending. You guys are sleeping on it.
Yeah, plasma bending would be cool too.
Like they showed off a little bit of it with being able to control lightning and stuff, but could you imagine actually wielding pure concentrated energy
Plasma?
like that? That would be so cool. Oh,
Yeah, pretty
feel like-
nasty.
Today Lucas went from the nickname Luke to Lucas again.
I have watched the Luke.
Oh yes, I have, Nasty
Battle.
Ninja. I'm a huge ERB fan, like huge ERB fan. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine. Kind cling to your flesh so that. I have no idea what Crownless is talking about right now, but I'm fucking vibing with it. I'm not gonna lie.
It's poetic, right?
So
Watching
you
the film,
guys,
like, what is he doing?
Shit bending, possible. Well, you said okay. So Desnus jokingly said pee bending, but why has no water bender tried that? Like, you can bend blood. Why can you not bend other bodily fluids? Like, you think there's a cum bender out there that's just like throwing
Yeah.
its loads in people's eyes?
For sure.
It's probably the most out of pocket thing
Yeah.
I've said on the stream, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right,
Oh,
yeah,
goodness.
that's a whole bag of worms right there.
Yeah, that's a whole bag of worms right there. It's a bag of
Hey, you
something
guys,
squirming.
I'm gonna have to get off. I'm gonna eat with my family, but this has been dope. Love you guys, man.
Hey, we love you,
Bra, bra.
Smokey. I hope you have a wonderful night, okay, brother?
You take
Yes,
care.
sir.
Desness said cum bending is even better. He gets it. All right. Yes.
It's like the magician jokes I've been seeing
Oh,
about
it's from
that.
Warhammer. Okay. Warhammer 40K. I've never gotten to Warhammer 40K. I've played BattleTech before, and I thought they were the same thing for the longest time, and they are not.
so back when I was playing Dungeons
These
and
dudes is
Dragons
wild.
at like the young ages of like 10 to 16 when I was living in Minnesota, I had these friends who would go out to my
Minnesota?
friend Reed's beach house on the lake, and so we'd go to the lake house, and he had this huge octagon table full of like orcish miniatures, and then Joe would come in with totes on totes on totes of the Space Marines, and I was like, "What are you guys doing?" They're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna play Warhammer after you leave." And I was like, "The fuck is Warhammer?" And Sligs, my buddy Sligs would bring in the Tau, and he would have like another like tote on totes of just miniatures on miniatures, and I was like, I have to watch this be played. This Warhammer game took like 12 hours for them to go through Orcs, Tau, and Space Marines, and like 40K is some of the best fucking game like you can play tabletop if you have the money and time and friends. So much fun to play. Absolutely.
Henry Cavill swears by it. Like, that dude is king of the nerds for a reason.
Dude, when Space Marine comes out, I'm gonna be playing that. Hands down, the next I played the first
Isn't
Space
he
Marines with my
trying to
friends.
promote bringing 40K into like a live action?
Yep,
Yeah, he wants to make a live action 40K series.
Yeah.
There's so much material there, and they're like literally, if they would just keep it from doing what they're doing with The Witcher.
Yep, that is true. Orcs can bend reality unknowingly, so things painted red go faster because they believe it. They are the tower space weebs. Yep. Dude, 40K lore goes so hard, and what's even crazier about Warhammer 40K is there's a lore behind like 40K. Like, I used to read the original Warhammer books. It's so good. Like, there's a whole lore about like half elves that used to live over 1,000 years or whatever, and like a whole Middle Earth lore on Earth before 40K, and they expanded into the universe and shit. It's so cool.
Desnus and Ninja said that it's already in the works, and Henry Cavill is producing it, which is amazing. Winston, the Avatar series idea. Me and my wife have literally talked about that multiple times. Like an anthology series where every episode is a different avatar from the past. That would be amazing. It's a good way to world build.
Yep,
I'm
orc
still waiting on
guns do
Magic
not
the
have
Gathering
ammo.
adaptations. Agreed.
Orc guns don't have ammo. They just believe they have ammo, so they shoot. They literally bend
That's
reality.
insane. They're literally
It's
like reality benders.
basic, dude. No, but they're stupid. They're just dumb.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I'm an orc. I make the shooting
Thanks
go
to
bang
denial,
bang.
they are immortal.
It's so good, dude. I love.
Yeah,
40K
that,
just gets
I'm
me
sorry,
going
that
excited.
Avatar idea. You know, that Avatar idea just got me going, dude. That's because I've always wanted to see the second Avatar. Because after Juan, you know what I mean? Like, I want to see what happens next. Because that second Avatar, when he becomes the Avatar, he's gonna be like, okay, what the fuck? Like, there's no explanation because Juan was the first Avatar. So, yeah, they didn't know that there would be a second like another cycle of Avatar. They wouldn't know, so they'd just be like,
I'm gonna hit the bong, and I want to ask you both this question because I don't think either of you have heard of it. I want to hear your thoughts on it and to have you engage with Chad on this idea. What are your guys' thoughts on the MCU bringing back the original cast of Avengers to try to rebrand the MCU again with Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow? I mean, they're trying to bring back the whole original cast for original Avengers again. Do you
Is
think
that
this will
true, though?
succeed? It,
I heard they might come back for Secret Wars, but I heard that they because they're doing a soft reboot so that they can bring the X-Men in. With the from what I understand, what up? 90s nostalgia anime, 90s anime nostalgia. Which one?
I just
I'll tell
Ryan,
you what.
I like
The
take it at
second I
face
get off
value
here,
and imagine
I'm
it
gonna go
goes
watch the
through.
next episode of Loki,
Let
and
me
I just
hit this.
yeah, you
yeah.
hit that. Is Loki good? I've not started season 2. I'm waiting for all this to
Loki
come out.
literally will give you hopes again that they're gonna start making decisions right because you know what? I've been watching it and I was a big fan of season 1 and like everything that they've messed up with all these miniseries bull crap, they have made right with Loki just in
I,
literally 3
I
episodes. In one episode, you'll be like you'll be sitting there wishing that you had like a whole 3 seasons of it to watch after you watch one episode of the new season.
see, I've not had a problem with any of the TV series. She-Hulk was a little bland, but other than that, like Miss
I
Marvel was
didn't
fine.
I didn't
Moon
I
Knight
can't
was
care for that.
amazing. Moon
Can't
Knight
care
was
for that.
amazing.
Moon
Knight's
Knight's mid. It's
Moon
not
Knight
the
is not mid.
it's not the
But
best, and in fact, they actually did they did the characters worse than probably like they should have because
no,
they could have.
they've nailed Moon Knight, man. As someone who's been a Moon Knight fan for so long, like they've nailed Moon Knight, man. But
I feel like they
what I was
missed
gonna
it by a
say
lot.
is the movies lately have not been as good. Like Multiverse of Madness was okay. Quantumania
It's
also
Panderverse.
just okay. Wakanda Forever was awesome. Like that was a good movie.
It was all right. I liked that.
Yeah. But they've dropped the ball a lot. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was my first time in a long time. Like
What they
it's
brought Ironheart when honestly the character that should replace Iron Man literally was the boy from what was it, Iron Man 2 or Iron Man 3? Yeah, it was Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That boy became
they should have done
Spider-Man.
Iron Lad. Yeah, they should have done Iron Lad is what they should have done.
yeah, for
But
real.
I'm okay with Riri coming in, and the actress they got to play Riri is pretty good. But like I said, I feel like they need another good movie. Really, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was, like I said, it was great. I had so much fun watching it.
I liked it, but I had a hard time dealing with some of like the. It seemed kind of more like just what Thor did than the most
Yeah.
recent Thor. It seemed more like so hyper focused on the comedy aspect. of it.
Thor:
Don't
Love
even
and Thunder
get
was
me-
a disappointment. I'm
That's
gonna.
what I'm saying. They should have focused more heavily on gore. Like they tried so hard to just nail the humor that they caught in Ragnarok, and they fucked it all up because
I
they should
do.
have focused on gore.
Thor
the
shouldn't
God
really have humor.
No.
This like if you've read like like even one series of Thor out of like the mini series of Thor, like I swear to God, he's not supposed to be just completely hilarious and funny the whole time.
No,
He has
but
a light mood to serious situations, but it doesn't mean you're supposed to
Agreed,
be
Des.
laughing every 5 minutes during the movie.
and that's why
Yeah.
they caught it right in Ragnarok, and that's why when they focused too hard on the comedy aspect in Love and Thunder, it was a disappointment. Instead of taking like the praise that they got and like building off of it, they said, "Oh, you guys like that we're funny? We're only gonna be more funny."
That is true. Yeah, with Kang, we do have a chance for Iron Lad to come in because Iron Lad is a
Bro, you don't even know what
version of
happened.
Kang.
Kang. You don't even know. You didn't even watch the 3rd episode last week when it came out. I did, bro.
It doesn't matter if you read the comics.
That is true. They've changed way too much from the comics.
I mean, no, like you could
we
still
were
like,
talking
get a-
specifically MCU, right? So that's,
Yeah.
that's just what I'm
I
saying.
am, but it's like I'm saying, like even if like you can't say like, oh, you don't know anything about Kang. Like he could still be hyped if he's read comics about him and knows like the backstory and lore and like a power system that he's working with. He
Dude,
still
you
get
need to
hyped.
watch it.
I need
You
to
need
watch.
to
Yes,
watch
he
it.
needs
I
to
need
watch
what
it,
it's
but
gonna
like,
do.
don't like dismiss someone's hype. I guess.
I agree. They did. I don't think they butchered Gore. See, I actually liked. I liked the way they did Gore in it. I don't like his appearance as much as I do in the comics, but I liked the way they did him. I just wish they would have given us more time with Gore. Like the whole like losing his daughter thing was perfect, but then I did not like the ending. They should not have brought his daughter back. Like they shouldn't have. I know.
It was a Korg movie.
Yeah, it was basically a Korg movie.
I know, but that also gives me like some excitement because like they need to fulfill their obligation. They brought her back, so she needs to be freaking perfect. Otherwise, you need to delete that universe.
Yeah,
If
and
the Ultimate Universe
only
happens, and it's not like Iron Man flying in on Shoot the Thrill, I want everyone to hear like the beginning, like fucking chords, like "Burr, burr," and like everyone get this big smile on their face, and you just see Iron Man flying in with a fucking arsenal behind him, and it's Robert Downey saying, "Jarvis, stroke me off." Like, oh fuck, dude, that's me.
Jesus.
Bro, I miss Robert Downey so bad. I've been holding it in. Fuck, dude, Iron Man 1 and 2 were so good. Civil War was so... 3 was... If
Aren't
you
they
didn't-
bringing back? Isn't he coming back as like pretty much an Ultron version of himself, like AI projected face?
they're thinking he's probably coming back for Secret Wars.
I know, but
I know
like
Andrew Garfield's coming back for Secret
They
Wars.
have to bring
thought
Iron Man back for Illuminati. They have to. He's a
They
core
did it.
member.
I know, but they
Right.
didn't. They did the Illuminati in the Multiverse of Madness, and they
they only
fucked it up by
showed a
not bringing him
glimpse
back.
of it.
Yeah, yeah,
I
that's
want to
true.
see them bring back the version where he's literally dead, but he saved his mind, and
Yeah,
now
and
I
he's like
see
the
you,
Ultron
Ninja.
thing. Yeah,
I see you.
and like
You're right.
he's got
3
his
was
face
meh.
like screen projected of where his head would be. Like it would just show his face like it does. I've
Oh,
seen
and
a thing
Robert-
about it. I wasn't sure about it.
I
what?
need it.
Because we're getting another. Andrew Garfield has hinted that he's coming back for Secret Wars. So is
I
Toby.
need it.
Um,
I need Robert Downey. I'm sorry, guys. I know everyone like is sick of Iron Man and sick of superhero tropes, but like he's literally the one who kickstarted it off. I miss
yeah.
the bravado he brought onto sets. I miss seeing him like command a fucking scene and the way he was able to encapsulate the character in the range of emotion that like Tony Stark felt in Endgame and Infinity War, with showing class, confidence, fear of loss, and being able to show how much a character is lost. Like I loved it. It was all so good.
But
I
they
miss
ruined
him.
Iron Man 3 because in Iron Man 3, Jon Favreau originally wanted to do Demon in a Bottle, which is one of the best Iron Man comic books ever. And they fucked it up by not letting him do that. If they would have done that whole fucking storyline would have been perfect.
I did like the other homages to all the other Iron Man suits that they were showing
Yeah.
off. I
was cool
would like
stuff.
as an Iron Man fan and getting to see all the other different Iron Man suits from different comics and variants was like, whoa! Like I literally like every other couple minutes, it was like.
That's also the same reason why, like I said, the boy should, he literally gives
That
Tony
boy
Stark the
Fritz
the retro reflectors. He like gives him the
Yeah.
idea for a stealth suit.
I
and
got
then,
that
like,
boy
yeah.
became Spider-Man. Like that was the boy that Tony Stark saved in Iron Man 2 was the boy who grew
Oh
up
yeah,
to
no,
become
he's
Spider-Man.
talking about the kid from Iron Man 3. You are correct though.
Oh.
That is Tom Holland Spider-Man in Iron Man 2. It's not actually Tom Holland, but it is Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Okay.
But that's what I was gonna say. Is the only movies I feel like all three of the movies were solid fucking movies were
Can you
Spider-Man.
regulate, boy? Can you regulate?
That's
That's what
true.
they be saying.
DC
Can you
not doing
regulate?
Static Shock is definitely a miss. DC cutting
Yeah,
Black
dude, DC
Lightning
needs
was
to-
a huge fucking miss. God
Yeah, DC
damn.
has just fucked up their. I'm glad James Gunn has taken over. I'm ready to see what he's gonna do with it. They've just fucked
Shout
up
out to
their whole
Coob
thing,
of the last arc in chat. What up, Coob? Wrench Gang.
Coob!
They got to hard reboot a lot of things though, because I think people are just getting completely unhappy
Only-
in all directions.
The only characters they're keeping are they're gonna still do the Robert Pattinson Batman verse.
I love that. Okay, that's the one thing
Yeah.
that is a win for me.
Yeah, same.
He
They're
did
doing
great.
Peacemaker still. Peacemaker's
They
still
had that
coming.
Rorschach style intro where they're doing like
yeah,
the
dude.
monologue. Dude, you
Yes.
can't tell me you didn't
So
sit
good.
there and just like
Yeah, you know me, man. I'm a huge
Promise
Watchmen fan.
King,
The minute I saw that, I was like, fuck yeah.
I gotta answer that question. Would Peter Griffin have hockey? Absolutely.
Yes.
absolutely conquers hockey. Look at that man's fucking bravado.
He would not have, well, even like his fight with Chicken and being able to like want to declare that he's the best in the world, the aspiration to constantly want to pursue the freedom that to do whatever he wants and cutaways too. Peter Griffin would absolutely have not only conquers hockey. I think Peter Griffin would be attracted to the Joy Boy fruit in a way nobody else would, because he is
Do you
the most
think-
free and family guy.
Do you
And
think
I
if
have
they did a
not seen the movie
crossover,
yet.
Peter would be like gum gum, and like he would hit him with a rocket? What would be a pocket rocket?
The Batman
Yeah,
is
I just have
basically
to-
a
hold on,
one shot.
Cube. Superhero static shock. Superhero static shock. That's another great American animated series that does not get enough love. Static Shock. My man had it. He dealt with racism, gun violence, sewer slide.
Suicide.
Yeah, sewer
Static was
slide.
a really great hero, and I like I said, like
That makes it sound fun.
I thought when they did
Sewer
Black
Slide makes
Lightning
it
in the
sound fun.
CW verse, I definitely thought we were gonna get Static at some point, and then
I
it
could
just
not get into the CW verse at all, man.
I'm
I
sorry.
watched some of Heroes or Legends of Tomorrow a little bit. I watched like the first season and a half of Flash.
You should
I
watch
was really
just
turned
Arrow.
off. I was really turned off by the Flash when Anti-Flash came in and was like, "That was me, Barry. That time you went to kiss your girlfriend and you came in your pants. That was me. I jerked you off
Oh
in
my
super speed."
god.
So, well, first off, that wasn't Anti-Flash. That's Reverse Flash. Anti-Flash
Reverse
is
Flash,
from
my
the
bad.
New 52, Volume 4,
Yeah.
and he's like an actual, like, different kind of Flash that actually, like, reverses time and how a person
Yeah,
acts,
yeah.
and not just, like, the reverse Speed Force, so just wanted to clear that up, because when you said
I have not read
Anti-Flash...
any of the New 52 or I read some of it actually. That's not.
I was
true.
about to be all like, I own all of the New 52, like, in physical form. I
Didn't the
love
New
it.
52 end with Wonder Woman meeting her 1950s version? No, that
Funny-
was
I thought it ended with the Watchmen Doomsday Clock and Superman.
that is
and-
what Dooms
Yeah.
when they ruined the Watchmen. Yeah, I remember.
But what do you mean? Fucking.
What do I mean? Everyone became a
What's his
Dr.
name?
Manhattan.
What's his name? His the black face. What's his name?
Rorschach.
Rorschach being able to deduce Bruce Wayne as Batman in under 24 hours, top fucking tier. Like, and the,
Oh, yeah, there was
the
good
meeting
elements to
between
I don't know. He
dude,
should have been able
the
to do it
fight
faster
between
than
Dr.
that.
Manhattan and Superman. No way you're gonna tell me that they ruined Watchmen. Being able to rebirth the whole fucking DC universe too was so sorry.
Rebirth.
I loved
That's the one that ended with Wonder Woman. DC
Yeah.
Rebirth ended with
I
Wonder Woman
loved
meeting
the
her
New
fucking
52.
1950s.
Don't ever get me stuck, dude. When Flash and tried to like,
Oh my god.
when Wally saw, or no, Barry saw Wally, and he's like, he didn't even know who he was. It's just Wally say, Barry, please. And Barry being the person he is, reaching out to him and resetting everything was so. Sorry, I'm getting emotional.
Oh, you're good. Cube. X-Men Evolution is one of my favorite iterations of X-Men, and I've read every X-Men run except for like the newest ones.
I have Titans. Before the DC Rebirth Titans, like when Wally came back into the mix because they pulled him out of the multiverse and brought him into a reality where he never existed. So there were two Wally Wests, a ginger one, and then the new Wally West that was like the Black Flash. It was so cool. I loved it. Flash is so cool. Like, and man, I literally get so emotional talking about like when everyone starts remembering Wally and like everyone as soon as they remember and they're in front of him, they
Wally-
start crying because they're like, I can't believe we left you there. And it's just like,
May-
God.
Maybe a hot take, but Wally's probably my favorite Flash. I enjoy him more than I enjoy.
That's crazy.
Jay
I love
Garrick.
Barry. I can't.
Barry.
Oh, Jay Garrick is up there, but like I can understand. But Barry's my guy. Barry
Who's your
Allen.
favorite Green Lantern?
Hal Jordan.
That's fair. Mine's oh my god, John Stewart.
Jon Stewart's good. I like.
Notice how none of us. Fritz, who's your favorite Green Lantern?
Pass. Ryan
okay.
Reynolds.
Ow. And notice how none of us said Guy Gardner though.
You know what's cool is that in every issue that Guy Gardner's in, Batman punches him in the face.
Yeah, at least twice. Like,
It's so
that's
good.
funny as fuck.
Um,
No,
Freaking-
I did not. I don't know. Once the DCU like EU started coming out and shit, I just fell off DC Comics, man, like entirely. And how much they started stroking Batman, like he's not all that. He's supposed to be a fucking detective. He's not. With prep time, I can defeat anybody. Oh, with prep time, Alfred, give me my dinner. I want lobster tonight.
Why is it always his prep time started 5 years ago in a day, and
Yeah.
that he spent $5 trillion billion so that he knew that he could have his upper edge?
man, it's like
Like-
trying to power skill in anime. I just like to enjoy the stories and character writing. Imagine
Yeah, I
that.
do too. Have you seen Matt Reeves' The Batman?
No, but
Good,
I do
man.
have.
You gotta watch it.
I was gonna shout
Gotta
this out.
watch it.
If you haven't read Batman Beyond in the DC Rebirth, where they try to bring the Joker back to life, super cool issue. And Terry is my favorite Batman ever. I'll go down and
Terry
say
is
it.
one of my favorite Batmans. Yeah, I really like Terry McGinnis. I did not like in the TV show when they kind of made him Bruce's like clone.
Dude,
That was kind of dumb.
Whoa, that was like such a cool revelation
Yeah,
though,
for
because like the
real.
way that Bruce raised him as like a surrogate son and showing that Bruce was a father that ran out on his own son but eventually came back into his life, fulfilling like the role that like his father had left him in death. So cool. Like I always watch that Amanda Waller scene when she reveals it to Terry and like then going back
That
and
she
rewatching
cloned him?
Yeah, and then I
She
watch
cloned him.
and then I watch immediately after that, I watch the scene where Batman recalls losing Tim Drake. And it's like Batman losing a surrogate son, but gaining Terry.
I will
and
fight you.
It's so good.
I will fight you.
Dude, whoa. The worst Batman movie? It's the one with Michael Keaton.
Get the fuck out of here, Cody.
Yeah,
Get the
I'm
fuck outta here.
not a
Have you
fan
ever
of those
danced
older ones for real.
With the devil in the pale moonlight? Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Penguin.
Dancing in the moonlight.
Penguin. I knew that was gonna be a hot take to you. Like I think
that was. I love Michael Keaton's Batman. Man.
I'm
Dark
not a
Knight
Keaton
trilogy is
fan.
so good to me, but I think my favorite Batman,
Robert Pattinson
like live action,
or Ben
I guess.
Affleck.
Ben Affleck is my favorite Batman. Yeah,
I was
That's-
gonna say Ben Affleck. He nailed the role. I wish
Money,
he had
money,
better
money, money,
scripts to
money.
work for.
he
I
nailed the
wish he
role.
had-
If Bruce was raised in a Snyderverse, and that's what I loved about it was like the Snyderverse was its own little thing, and like that's what I think people don't understand is like, fuck, I'm about to go crazy. I don't want to do it.
It's the George Clooney one. I would rather have Jared Leto. Listen, Jared Leto Joker wasn't that bad. Everyone shits on it, but it wasn't that bad.
No, it was
Okay.
bad. It was bad.
They cut out like 40 minutes of his fucking material.
It's
That's
bad, and
why
I'll
it
tell you
turned
why
out
it's
so
bad.
Why is it bad?
Because Jared Leto in freaking Blade Runner makes like half that character idea and how he acted for that would have made Joker even better. Like the classy, I want the classy version, not the I'm a punk rock, I got tattoos version of Joker. Like piss off. I want the classy Joker who
Kevin
really knows a
Conroy.
thing or two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like. I like that. That's why. Because in the Batman movie with
Fun
Robert
fact:
Pattinson,
Kevin Conroy plays in the Batman Beyond series, and Batman Beyond the movie is the final episode of the Batman, where it gives the final episode of like what happens with Batman, Tim Drake, and Batgirl. Like, it's like.
Are you talking about Return of the Joker?
Yeah, where it's at the Batman Beyond movie. Like I think it's Batman Beyond Return of Joker.
Dude,
You're right.
hold
Where
up.
Joker.
Nasty Ninja and Q. Yes, Jerome from Gotham is the best Joker, and I say this every fucking time.
Whoa!
He was
No
the
way!
best.
No way! You're disrespecting my. Do I really got to swing for Heath fucking Ledger right now?
Dude, listen, Heath is iconic. Don't get me wrong.
We don't have
Iconic.
to. He's his own category. All right, he
He's
wins
his
it.
own category.
He's
Right.
winning.
played
I
the
was
Joker
like-
in
I
a
was like,
way that
there's
even
no way.
influenced- Well, he played the Joker in a way that even influenced the way they wrote the Joker in the comics afterwards. But Jerome and Jeremiah Velasquez in Gotham, if you guys have not seen it, his performance as the Joker is fucking amazing. Like it is insane. It's
I
everything
wanna
you
see
would
more
want from the
Phoenix
Joker.
Joker. The movie Joker
The
was
second one's coming
badass.
out, and it's a musical
Oh God, yes.
with Lady Gaga
I
as
don't know.
Harley
I don't know
Quinn.
why I'm excited about that, but yes.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it. Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn.
You're
Terrible
telling me
Two,
we're getting the
give
In the
give it a
Heights
chance,
version
man.
of Joker? Like,
Yeah,
yes.
it's an In the Heights version of Joker. Exactly. I'm very excited for it.
I
Jerome
saw
was
In the
Joker
Heights
to
on
me,
Broadway,
not
bro.
Jeremiah. I like Jeremiah's Joker too, though. Like the way he did it, and I do not like his look at the end of the series. But I got why they went that way. Yeah, Three Jokers was a good little run, I guess. But the thing I don't like about the Three Jokers is that it confirmed the Joker had a backstory, and I don't like that. The Joker was never supposed to have a backstory, and you could say the Killing Joke is a good Joker backstory because it is. But at the same time, by the end of the Killing Joke, you don't know if what he's telling you is true or not because
Also, like the
he's
Killing
crazy.
Joke is more of like not even an origin story, but it's more of like a writing to an end. Like because
Yeah.
you don't even know if like that's the first time like yeah, interpreting art. How does it work? I think Batman killed the Joker right there, and that's why the laughing stopped. Because like at
Have
the
you
end
seen-
of it, like I have the comic right up there, like of the Killing Joke. I own it on
Have you
Blu-ray.
seen? Or have you read the Three Jokers?
I have not read Three Jokers, but I did read Killing Joke, and that's why I wanted to bring it up because, like, I love.
Do you mind if I give you a
that story.
spoiler?
Yeah, go ahead.
At the end of the Three Jokers, it shows Bruce going to the Joker's wife that's in the Killing Joke, and like, instead of her dying in the fire, he's relocated her. So it's confirming that for sure is the Joker's origin story, and I hate that because, like you said, the Killing Joke's amazing. It's one of the best written Batman graphic novels of all time. Like that's why it's held in such high regards. And to give him a definitive canon backstory like that just ruins the purpose of the Joker because he's not supposed to have a canon backstory. He's supposed to be chaotic. He's supposed to be pure chaos. That's the whole point of it. That's why Heath Ledger's
It's
Joker's so good.
Pure chaos, and it's supposed to show that anyone driven to a point can do that. And I think that was
Exactly.
the point,
All it takes is one bad day.
And that's why the Killing Joke reinforced that. I mean, look at how much he pushed Commissioner Gordon to try
That
and
shit was badass though.
it
He literally, and you know what? He failed. Commissioner Gordon was still ready to throw the book at him, like, but quite literally.
Dude,
Yeah.
Alan
He
Moore
literally-
is
he
so
literally
good
did.
writing.
No, Fritz, you're wrong. He won. The Joker won because Batman went out of his way and killed the Joker, and in such a way,
You're
all
right.
it took, he made the Batman break. He may not
He
have
won,
broken
but
Commissioner
he didn't
Gordon.
win on Gordon.
He failed the.
Gordon stood his fucking.
Gordon definitely.
He stood for-
Gordon underrated character in Batman. Let's just get this out of the way.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's
Commissioner
true. Like
Gordon.
Gotham. They killed
go.
him in Gotham.
Mm.
Like he's amazing in Gotham.
Dark Knight Gordon got me so bad when I thought he was out, and then he showed up. I remember watching that with one of my girlfriends who had never seen Batman before, and she screamed like, I was like, that's it. That's
Gary Oldman is fucking Gordon, dude. So good. But I will say this: the animated version of the Killing Joke is fucking garbage because they gave that fucking stupid romantic subplot between Batgirl and Batman.
Dude, no, dude, get out of here.
Oh,
Anytime
what
I
the
can see
fuck?
Batgirl ass, you need to chill, dog.
Yeah.
I need it.
Yeah, but she's supposed to get with Dick Grayson, not fucking Batman.
Starfire is real. Get out of here.
Yeah, Starfire.
that's
is real.
Starfire. Batman can have Batgirl. Let Dick
Yeah.
Grayson get the upgrade.
Why do you think she's there? Why?
You
she
listen,
wasn't there because
you're
of Grayson.
married to an immigrant. You should be like Dick Grayson should be getting that alien strange.
what the
I do
fuck?
get that alien straight. Welcome to Chadmirals, Fritz. Woo!
Oh my god.
That's why we hosted
Oh,
tonight, baby.
oh shit.
You made Fritz laugh so hard he almost lost his game. What do you think of the Titans live action series?
I liked it, and
I like it a lot.
I was very, very hesitant to like it because I thought that they were making too many dramatic changes with the character actors and everything. And
We have
but
not
by
talked about
God,
the Dark Knight Returns yet.
by
You want to
God.
hop on here and talk about the Dark Knight Returns? We got 30 minutes left on the pod. Get up here.
Rear
but no.
Admiral Vexus.
Yeah, the real Admiral, the twerking legend.
Gordon
but
is
yeah,
the
no.
Gotham version of Cody. He has way too many plot armor. Yo, what does that mean? What is
What does that mean?
I don't have plot armor. I'm lovable.
All right, I'm about to activate my plot armor. I think I need to go.
Oh, you're good,
What?
brother.
All right.
Yeah, get out of
But,
here, Fritz. No, you're good.
But
I love you, brother.
it is great being on here with you guys. There are some out of pocket stuff in your guys' mind brains going. Like,
That's
I
why
don't
we
know
do
if it's
this.
a hive mind situation and you're both thinking of just sick ass crazy shit, but I guess I'm cool with it. I mean, I don't really have a choice in the matter. No, but it's been wonderful. Thanks for being here. Thank you guys. Thank you, chat.
Oh, Cube's
Uh,
jumping in for the last 30. That's cool.
Thank you, Q, for coming in. I am heading out, so there's a place for you to fill here, so feel free.
Fill his
I'm
place.
out.
Invexes, hell yeah. The last 30
Yeah.
minutes is about to cook. Later, Fritz. Have a good night, brother.
You too.
Good night, bro.
Can y'all hear me
Yeah.
or no?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you guys hear
What's
me well?
good?
Yes, Cube, we
Yes.
can hear you.
Yeah.
Why are you
Before
up
I'm
so
just
early?
gonna
First thing, Cube, why are you up so fucking early right now?
do this
Nope.
because I had physical therapy, then I fell asleep at 2 o'clock, and then woke up at 8. So I
That's
have
fair.
yeah,
Vice Admiral Cube of Chadmirals.
It's Vice Chadmiral
Yeah.
Cube.
the eternal vice admiral.
And the eternal
I
Vice
am-
Chadmiral.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Don't look at my profile picture because it's very disturbing for the eternal vice admiral.
Cube is rocks. Cube is rocks confirmed.
But I'm gonna say this. The reason why I love Jerome's Joker, and I'll say it's for me the best, is when he explained how he built it. It's basically made from Heath Ledger and Mark Hamill's Joker. So
Yeah.
he took like two of the best versions of Joker, and if you look at the laugh, I think it's the most perfect laugh. It's just perfection.
Barry Coogan plays the Joker in the Matt Reeves Batman verse, but there's a deleted scene, so we don't know if that's canon or not with him in it. And if they don't do that, I want the guy that played Jerome to come back.
Numeral the Eternal
Yeah,
Genny.
it was
I
really
love
solid. Yeah.
So you wanted to talk about the Dark Knight Rises, though, right?
Not
What do you
Rises.
know?
Returns. Nah,
Tom,
not
man.
Rises.
Don't wanna
Not
talk
Rises.
about Rises?
It's
We
not.
did
It's
not
not
want
Rises.
to talk
no.
about the greatest Batman movie. I was born in the darkness. You were merely
Oh my
adopted
God,
by
David.
it.
No,
I
but
was
see, I
molded
did.
in it.
I did in fact want to talk about the greatest Batman movie ever, but that's not The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, that's
Dark Knight
Batman
Returns.
Beyond.
No, but I mean, have
It
you guys
is.
seen The Dark Knight Returns? Like, it's like the Frank Miller like graphic novel adaptation.
I've not seen the animated version in a long time, but I've read the story several
It
times.
is absolutely
Loaded.
sickeningly good. Like the scene
Yeah.
between like the Batman and the Joker, like you were just talking about with the Killing Joke, like that he had to make the Batman make the choice, and like, oh my god, was that one of my
In
absolute
the
favorite
fun
scenes.
house and the Joker on the ground and him just holding his body laughing.
Dude, that was so
Beautiful
cold,
scene.
and it was very reminiscent of the
Beautiful scene.
Batman Beyond Joker. So that's
You guys
why I
wanna
loved it
hear-
as well.
Do you guys want to hear something crazy about The Dark Knight Rises, though? You're going to love this, Vex. You're going to love this. Did you
Yeah.
know that initially the Dark Knight Rises villain, all of Bane's traps and things that he was setting up, was supposed to be the Riddler? It was supposed to be the Riddler and Catwoman. They had casted, supposedly, David Tennant as the Riddler.
Oh my god.
And a script leak happened, so they changed it to Bane.
That is crazy. I'm actually a little bit upset right now. I have to
I
be
would,
honest.
Me too.
man,
My wife was sitting over there going, "It should have been David. It should have been David."
No,
I
because
still want
honestly,
Neil Patrick Harris. I still want Neil
now that you
Patrick
said
Harris. As
Neil
the
Patrick
Riddler.
Harris. I want to
Yeah,
see Neil
yeah.
Patrick Harris. That'd be amazing.
As the Riddler? I
Yeah.
think that was like there was a leak about that a while back about like a live
I
action
think he
eventually.
was in. Yeah, no, I think he was in the running for Matt Reeves' Batman as the Riddler, possibly. I love Paul Dano as the Riddler, though. He fucking killed it,
What
dude.
were you cooking
but
about,
Lucas-
Coop? Sorry.
But Lucas, now that you said it, it actually makes a lot of sense because I always found it was very weird the villain evolution in the Batman trilogy. He went from Ra's al Ghul to Joker to going back to similar to Ra's al Ghul with going with Bane, and now that you think of Ra's al Ghul, the Joker, the Riddler, it actually makes sense that evolution.
That's how
Actually,
it
more
was supposed to be.
Yeah, it always
What's up,
bothered me.
Jared? Jared in the chat. That's Fritz the Ditz's brother.
Oh,
Hey yo, what's
Yeah.
good?
yo, what's
Oh,
up,
Fritz
man?
the Ditz lore there.
So it's
The
Jared
series of
Seditz,
Ditz
or
was
it's
amazing. Yeah, that's Jared the Ditz right there.
yeah, perfect.
Because when I was in high school, man, and I had heard about that David Tennant casting, I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I was freaking out about it. And then I saw the trailer and I was getting so excited. I was like, oh, they're going to show the Riddler. They're going to show the Riddler. Because even in The Dark Knight, they hinted at the Riddler being the next villain. When he's running through the shipping crates, there's question marks painted all over one of the shipping crates that he's
Yeah.
running through.
I
And
remember whenever that first came out, like theory crafting, like
Mhm.
shit about that and
Yeah.
everything. Like, if they did go through with David Tennant, like, and did the Riddler justice, I think that might have actually been the #1 Batman movie. But like, legitimately, you can't beat the the Frank Miller like animated adaptation. Like, that was just so peak for me. Like, seeing those mutant dudes going like slice and dice. Like, bro, I love
Slice
it.
and dice.
I
Who
love
is-
it, dude.
Who is the Robin in that? Her name's Dylan, isn't it? It's the short hair blonde Robin.
Yeah, yeah, that's I
Dylan
forgot her
Max
name.
or some shit like that. No, Max Dillon is Electro. I'm wrong on
You
that.
know what? Now, Lucas, the more I was thinking about the Dark Knight, and there are more hints. If you think about it, the Joker, there's different iteration of the Joker, the comics and the animation, but the Joker is more of a, I like to have fun, make you go a bit crazy, but he's not that like as mysterious as the Riddler. And his whole thing of going after the judge and everything that was really Riddler. So like, I do see now they were preparing the breadcrumbs for when the Riddler would be
The Riddler.
getting used to that style of
They had
investigation.
he had the third movie already written when The Dark Knight was shooting, because the Joker was supposed to be the judge when they're on the ice and they're pushing all the cops out. That was supposed to be Heath Ledger's Joker. They had to replace it with Cillian Murphy's Scarecrow since Heath had passed away, sadly. Shout out to Nasty for bringing up David Tennant as the Purple Man and Jessica Jones, because that is one of his best performances. It's so out of character for him. Yeah, he's so good at that. So
That
good.
was just so funny. Like, my favorite was like was her name Kristen Ritter? Whenever
Ritter.
like her banter with him, where it's like, oh yeah, Kilgrave was murder death already taken? Like,
Was murder death already taken?
that was so funny, dude. I really liked the first season of that.
You like Jessica Jones?
The first season.
She's confirmed to be in the new Daredevil show. They're bringing her back.
Oh,
I only like the first season of the Daredevil show as well, so I don't
What
know
the
how
fuck?
hype I am.
Dude, the third season was Bullseye though?
I didn't get that
What?
far because they did
Oh,
my
it's
boys
so
so
good.
dirty.
Which boy?
What's his name? Froggy or whatever. The best
Foggy?
friend, dude.
Foggy
Yeah,
Nelson?
dude was absolutely a goat, and they just like just drug their relationship through the dirt, and it was just like,
That is
bro.
100% true. Ugh.
I was gonna say about David Tennant. He has two great performances where I think Jessica Jones is one of his best performances, and then he has another one. It's with the joke performances. I think it's his greatest performances without even being on screen, and that's Harry Potter.
What
I mean,
what a rough take. Like, oh my god. Like,
Did you forget that he's Doctor fucking Who? Like,
I mean, did you forget he was in Good Omens? Like, or what?
I've
Like,
still not seen all of Good Omens. We're on episode 3.
Yeah.
3, I
it's
think?
like, it's pretty good. Like, it's no
It's
Doctor
really,
Who.
I've really enjoyed it so far.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm eating. I came right here from a different podcast.
No, you
Like, I got here as soon as I could, and I couldn't eat it all on theirs, but we're scuffed as hell, so here I am eating on our podcast. But
Yeah, that's fine.
No, but I was gonna bring it up, and because you guys were talking before, and I said this is a travesty, and I agree. They should have done at one point a Static Shock, because Static Shock as a cartoon was so popular in the year 2000 when it came out that it's so weird they didn't do anything now with it.
when
Well-
Shaquille O'Neal hit a bad guy with a basketball and told me to stay in school, I felt that.
Dude, no. Let's be real though. The episode that deals with Richie's dad and racism is one of the best episodes in television history.
It's
Like,
really
it's-
good, yeah.
So good, and not only that one, but the one with the school shooter. The kid brings the gun to school. Like, so good.
Bro, That was a
So good.
fantastic show, but I'm never gonna get over the fact that
Shaquille
Samuel L.
O'Neal.
Jackson, I'm sorry, yeah, Shaquille O'Neal, who literally can't make a free throw to save his career, was beaming dudes in the face with basketballs. I'm dead, bro. That was hilarious to me.
Have you ever seen his superhero movie?
Kazam? No, I'm kidding. Bro.
Steel?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Somebody talk for a minute. I've got to pull up a picture and send it to Vex.
Yeah, so interesting thing about Shaquille O'Neal, he is also a professional DJ, and I love him so much, and he is my spirit animal. His episode with Hot Ones is amazing, and I
Jay
share a
Diesel?
birthday. I share a birthday with Shaquille, different year, obviously. I'm not that old, but yeah, we got the same birthday, me and Shaq.
Bing
Yeah,
bong.
that was a lot of information. That was a lot of information between you and Shaq. Damn,
It's
dude,
also
I didn't
the
know you
day
guys were
that it's also the day that the Alamo was stormed. Never
Oh,
forget.
damn, yeah. I was there. And when I was in Houston, and I had the whole spiel about it. So yeah, so the fact that you're mentioning that is like very vivid because I can't remember
Man,
the
I
story they
can't
were telling me
believe
like
Vex
3 or 4
missed
years
us
ago.
spitting about King of the Hill. Very big F.
Oh my goodness, I am so infinitely upset because I love King of the Hill with a passion. Oh my goodness.
Okay, I can't get the because I'm using this stupid Chromebook. I can't get the image to save, but just picture Shaq in a really shitty rubber mask that's made to look like metal. It's the
I mean, I
best
could just
thing
look
ever.
it up.
And literally in the final fucking minutes of the movie, he has to make a free throw and can't.
Oh my god. Oh wow. Yeah, I just looked it up. This looks so bad.
It's so good to watch. It's a good like oh my god, this is so bad, but it's so enjoyable. Like Shaq Fu is also a great game. I don't know how we got on Shaq, but we did.
This is
Oh yeah,
it's
because
the static Shack. Yeah, like
Static Shock. Superhero Static Shack.
Static Shock, superhero. Oh damn, that theme song was amazing.
yeah, it was like right up there with Darkwing Duck for me as one of the top like opening themes for any show back in the day. Y'all remember Darkwing Duck?
Yeah.
Darkwing Duck. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
When there's trouble, you
Remember-
call DW, bro.
Yeah, you guys remember? I think it was Chippendale Rescue
Oh
Heroes.
wow, that was a
Yeah.
banger of a song for sure.
When there's
Yeah.
trouble, you know who to call.
Exactly.
From their tower, they can see it all.
Oh.
When they see it all down, they attack.
DuckTales.
I
I just
Now I
remembered
know
the
y'all aren't real
DuckTales.
weebs because I was singing it in my head in Japanese.
Oh, okay. What would you care to show me how fluent you are in Japanese and recite it for me?
No,
No,
I'm good.
It's like I
only know,
respect the culture enough to know I'm not gonna butcher it on live stream. Like,
Yeah,
just
I only know
throwing
like
that out.
half of the lines. I do know some of the lines, but I only know like half of them, so I can't like injustice like actually. I get it. Actually, like sing the song, you know.
I used to remember the Teen Titans cipher that Rustage wrote. Real
What about
shit.
DuckTales? Do you guys remember DuckTales?
Do I remember DuckTales?
Oh no! I cannot hear the DuckTales theme anymore. I can't. Is this where I expose myself? Yeah, no. I used to get trolled on. I used to get trolled on a certain site, and it was not. DuckTales is like a PTSD-inducing song for me.
The best theme song of the modern era, though, is Star versus the Forces of Evil, and I will fist fight anybody who disagrees with me.
I disagree with you.
Fist fight Cody.
Come
I'm driving to Cody, then I'm driving to
with
Belgium to beat up
me
Frank.
You're driving.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive to Belgium. That's not a theme song. That's an end credits song.
Adventure
Hey,
time.
Lucas.
Come on, bring
Lucas,
your friends.
when you're driving from your place to my place, just be careful not to have too much water in your car, okay?
Listen, I got this. I'm gonna put pedal wheels on my car and like some buoyancy buckets. It'll be good.
No,
My car's a 2006 Ford Escort. Like it's gonna fall apart.
That just reminded me of Go ahead, kid.
I was gonna say Lucas is gonna go under his bed, take out his dead mushi, call Frankie, take the train from Water 7 and go up from America to Europe.
No, but that just reminded me of Dak Shepard in Employee of the Month. Whenever he gets hit in the face with a golf ball, he's like,
My
"This is an
Miata!"
81 Honda. How
This
dare
is a
you?"
81 Honda. How dare? No one ever talks about that movie. There was that
I
whole
love
like
that movie.
4-year span where Dane Cook was the leading man in like 15 comedy movies, and they were all like mediocre but hilarious.
Yeah, like dude got the lock lips with Jessica Alba and like
Yeah.
Jessica Simpson and yeah,
Good
that
luck,
was
Chuck.
that was crazy. Like y'all remember when Dane Cook wasn't like 51 years old dating like a 26-year-old?
No,
That's
I
what he does.
remember Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler is in everything, and he's amazing in almost everything. Best
I
Adam
don't
Sandler
ever
movie?
remember Dane Cook dominating anything.
Flick.
Yeah,
Flick.
dude, it was
Flick.
weird. When I was like 15, it was wild.
What year
Flick
was
is
that
good.
then?
I wouldn't say it's the best.
It's
No,
my
I
favorite
might have
Adam
been in my
Sandler.
like anime phase, and like I might have been in like my weeby otaku. I'm not watching anything Western culture right now because I hate that shit.
Don't you remember when Adam Sandler put out a Christmas anime called 8 Crazy Nights?
Yeah, I
Like,
watched. Dude, don't
it's
ever.
not
That
an
shit was
anime, but-
funny. That shit was
Yeah.
funny.
that shit's a great.
That's a technical foul, bro.
That's a technical. The best Adam Sandler movie, though, hands down, is Rain on Me. And if you guys have never
Oh
seen
my
it,
No,
god,
50
yes,
First
I
Dates.
love you
Fucking
so
No,
much.
50 First
I
Dates
love
is
that
the
movie.
best Adam Sandler movie.
oh yeah,
I
50
weep.
First Dates is amazing.
I weep.
No,
I weep.
Rain Over Me. Rain Over Me is phenomenal.
If we
Yeah.
were older.
No,
That
Cody,
scene where-
have you seen Rain Over Me? Don't
I
spoil
have,
anything.
I have, and
Okay.
like. There's nothing that gets me more than Adam Sandler being drunk and driving that boat, and then coming to the realization as he's singing. Dude, that's a real moment. If you've never had a blackout moment at a bar where a song brings you back and you
I'm
have
sorry,
an epiphany
but
like
hold
that,
on.
you
Hold
dude,
on. Having the crying, screaming, singing moment to a Bruce Springsteen song is way deeper than a Beach Boys song to me. I'm sorry. Rain Over Me is
Whoa!
Dude, the scene in Rain Over Me where he's walking down the hall and it's flashing to the past and to the present and he's going to get the gun out of the room is just some of the best cinematography I've ever seen in a movie.
no, and I just love Shadow of the Colossus, and it got some love.
Yeah,
in
What
the movie as
the
well.
what?
Yeah,
Where did
he's obsessed with playing Shadow of the Colossus for like 13 hours a day in that movie.
That was like his coping mechanism for
That was his coping
PTSD.
mechanism
Like, it
for
was
his
so
PTSD.
beautiful. There's somebody
The
who
twist.
has dealt with a
twist
lot of
of
individuals.
how
I've
he
never
lost
played Shadow
his
of the
family.
Colossus.
It's
What?
really good.
It's
Bro,
so good.
what?
What?
Never
So
played
good.
it.
Such a cinematic game. Such a cinematic.
It is really good. Like that and Ico. Ico was so much harder though. Oh
I
my
have
Never
god.
played
not played Ico. Yeah, I've not played that one, but I've heard it's a
So
good
it's like, yeah, so it's like Shadow of the Colossus meets Resident Evil 4 because the entire game's an escort mission. The
Oh, God.
entire game is an escort mission, and the person you're escorting can't do jack shit except slow you down and weigh you down and stuff. So it's just, it's like, yeah, it's
exactly
like
Resident Evil 4.
it's exactly like Shadow of the Colossus and Resident Evil 4, even though it predates both of those games. It was so much more difficult to me than playing Shadow of the Colossus.
Sounds like
I
Death
absolutely
Stranding.
love those games. Yeah, it's more like, so it's like, it's just such a cool like blank slate of a world where it's like you can tell this is like some post-apocalyptic, like the shit has gone down and it is well beyond the point of hit the fan and spread all over, and it's just like it's so good the way they make you feel. Like this
Have
game
you
made
beaten
you
Death
feel
Stranding?
no,
Have you played it?
but I've played it, yeah, but I never beat it. But like
Guys, should I
but
reveal the
Ico,
burpers on stream?
oh god. But Ico and Shadow of the Colossus both do such a good job of just making you feel empty inside.
As like someone who
It
likes
is-
world building and like, dude, Death Stranding is so good. And like the post-apocalyptic world and feel, Norman Reedus' like facial expressions and the way they were able to capture all that on mocap. Hideo Kojima's fucking freaky ass like making me uneasy the whole fucking game when it's just supposed to
Kojima's
be.
just an amazing game director in general, except for when it comes to Metal Gear Solid after 3. But
Yo, 4 was good. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whoa.
4 was really good. I love Metal Gear Solid 4 so much.
I'm gonna need to
3
get
five
is way
was good
Avery
better.
on
too,
here
man.
for that take. Avery loves all of Metal Gear. He would.
So
Tree
who's gonna start singing Snake Eater right now? Who's gonna do it?
Who's gonna sing Snake Eater? None of us, because I can't remember the words.
That is such a great track. One of my favorite one of my favorite like OSTs, one of my favorite final boss fights. Just such a great story that wasn't at all confusing, right? Like, but
It wasn't at all confusing.
It's a walking
But I really
simulator
do-
package delivery game. Did not, dog. I swear, like everyone says that, and you could watch it, but man, when you actually play Death Stranding, that is an experience. I cannot explain it to you. That I was like one of the biggest haters of it ever. But it's
But I don't know if you
literally
guys
an
ever tried.
experience.
I don't know if you guys ever tried to do like a pacifist run in Snake Eater, where you technically aren't the cause of any of the bad
I've never
guys'
played any
fatal
Metal Gear
injuries.
game ever.
Oh my god, Cody. What? Like what? Like, oh my god. I can understand not playing 1 and 2 because they are very dated at this point, but you absolutely need to play 3 and 4.
No, I
Anything
don't.
beyond 4,
If I
I'm
can't
not
play
getting
What
one
are
it.
you
and
talking
two,
about? Metal Gear Solid 1 is amazing. Still
No,
to
it's
this day.
good.
The
It's
battle
good,
with
but
Psycho Mantis, where he's like, somebody's been playing Spyro the Dragon, because he's reading the contents of your memory card.
Yeah. No, it was really good. I'm not gonna say it's not good. I'm just saying it doesn't translate too well into today's standards.
Did you
Whereas
fight?
Snake Eater, and Guns of the Patriots really do translate well
Hey,
into
but
even today's standards.
Snake Eater, did you fight the end, or did you get to the battle, like save in the middle of the battle, and then wait 8 days and let him die?
I didn't do that, but I read about it, and that was back in the day when I was reading like the guides in like a IGN
Game
or
Informer and stuff like
Game
that. Yeah.
Informer. Yeah, like I had to because I couldn't get on the internet before a certain hour of the night because I had strict parents and we had DSL, like not
Oh,
the
yeah.
kind you're thinking of.
Do you played any of the Metal Gear Solid games? I don't even know
No,
if Cube plays video games. Do they have video games, with the controller and stuff in your country?
Dude, I live in Europe. Dude, like, there's some stuff that's more advanced in America.
Oh, okay.
No, I used to play video games to a certain point, but after when the PS4 came out, it was a change of era. So I'm more of I watch people play more than I don't
Yeah.
have I don't have the same energy as before. With my
Yeah.
ADHD, I just would play a game for 30 minutes and then go, oh look, there's a butterfly. Oh wait, I have to go out now.
I actually
Yeah,
am sadly the same way with video games anymore. I play for a while and then I get bored of it. Except for with certain games. Like Zelda, if a new Zelda comes out, I play that motherfucker immediately. Except for Tears of the Kingdom. I still have not gotten Tears of the Kingdom. And it breaks my fucking heart that I've not seen that storyline play out.
I don't know if it counts as a video game, but I've done almost every Pokemon fan ROM or any Game Boy Advance ROM game.
Yeah.
Pokemon,
Yeah, I
I've
mean,
done
of
all
course
of
it
them.
is.
Sorry,
You play
guys,
like
Rosie
the
says
Kaiju
hi.
Hex. Who's Rosie?
Hey, Rosie.
Oh, your dog. Hi, Rosie.
Yeah, my dog. She's
Who's a good
barking.
girl?
She's borking.
Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl?
She's
She's a good girl.
borking. No, she's not being a good girl right now.
Yeah, man. You
Yeah,
know her real name, Lurking D Rosie.
Lurking D Rosie. I've heard that before.
Bruh, is that canon now? Is this
Yeah.
lore piece on the Rosie?
It is.
Yeah,
Anything
so
the
I've never
Chadmirals
played
say.
Metal Gear.
It's crazy, man.
I really think you should. It's
You should.
like
Except for
it's
the
such
first
an
two on the
experience.
NES. Don't play those. They're fucking shit.
Yeah, they're remastered on the PS3 and probably like that's how long ago I played them was when they were remastered on the PS3. But
They were still shit.
they were, but it was but bro, it was so fun. Oh my god! But
That's
I've
actually the
never.
original Solid Snake if you play through all of the Metal Gear games, the clone plot and stuff.
My favorite bit of playing any Metal Gear game though is there's a debriefing mission in the middle of Guns of the Patriots where Otacon just starts talking for I'm not even kidding, this cutscene is over an hour long.
Yeah.
But during that cutscene, you are able to control his little tiny robot like on little treads and shit like that, and like hop around the whole hangar that you're in, and you can discover there's so many missable items and throwbacks to the first 3 games and things like that. This is like, it is so crazy dense how layered this one cut sequence is, because like you get to see like the cinematic like things, and then you also get to like peel apart this every single nook and cranny of basically the past 3 games being like alluded to in this one very well fleshed out like large like I think it was like a you're in like a giant plane, but it's like a plane that like has other planes in it, so it's like a hangar or something.
Yeah. I think, but I also play every Fallout game that comes out, every Elder Scrolls games that's coming out. Definitely Resident Evil. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. Except for 8, The Village, I did not like that one.
Don't spoil
thought it
that,
was kinda
please.
garbage.
Don't. I've only played
going to.
Resident Evil 7, and I'm very looking forward to 8 when I do get to play through it.
It's
I just
fun.
haven't yet.
Yeah, it's very fun. I think you'll enjoy it. I just wasn't a big fan of the storyline, if I'm honest.
Ayo.
Especially
7
with
was
how
one
good
of the
7 was.
7 was one of the
Hot
first
take.
games actually I beat on stream.
It's awesome.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah,
You
amazing.
play through the DLC and stuff too.
Yep, I did. I
That's
did
awesome.
that all on my Twitch way back in the day when I first started streaming. Oh god, ew.
So
yucky.
hot take, but I think that Resident Evil 4 had the best storyline and Resident Evil 5 had the best mechanics.
I've only played
That's
7, so I can't argue that.
What'd you say had the best storyline?
4.
No.
I absolutely love like the Los Plagas and the Ganados and like El Gigantes and like
Get
bro,
out.
that was so good. And like I loved playing Mercenaries. Like I spent so many hours trying to unlock Krauser and playing as
I got Krauser.
Wesker.
Dude,
and-
playing as Krauser is so good
Bro,
though when you get that
it
arm.
was so good. That was I had so much fun. I played on like what's it called, veteran mode, like and I got completely demolished and just ran my head into the brick wall until I got good. And oh my god, was it so rewarding. That was my absolute favorite Resident Evil game. But then 5 came out and I'm like, well, mechanically this is just strictly superior. And having somebody who's not Ashley, because like Sheva was her, bro. Oh my goodness. Like the
But
co-op
then
aspects.
You have the whole thing where Chris Redfield punches a boulder.
Yeah, the final boss fight was so ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
And then you also get the moment of Wesker saying total global saturation. Bro, he like the way he said that was like crazy, dude.
Resident
No,
Evil-
my favorite. Sorry.
No,
ahead,
you go
Cody.
first. You all are
So
cooking.
my favorite Resident Evil game is Resident Evil 2. I think it has the best interweaving storyline out of any of the games. Because you can choose Claire or Leon to play as, and if whatever you do in your Leon game, when you play the second time as Claire, affects your game as Claire. Like
No, I liked it.
Such a good fucking mechanic.
That's what I liked about Codename Veronica as well. Is like you had like
oh my god, yes! I love Code Veronica X, and no one talks about it.
it was such a great like when you get to Antarctica, like, and I'm just
Yes.
like, oh man, bro, like
Dude, Steve's death in that game. Oh.
No,
that
and then
got me, ain't gonna
fighting the gas spitting like tentacle thing, like I cannot explain to you how much panic was induced when I was like, I can't see anything. What is happening? Like, bro, I was like, I felt so helpless. And like I was like legitimately like near tears when I was like, and I played this a long time ago, let me tell you. I almost shit myself and almost cried my eyes out to that game.
Veronica
and it
is
was
just such a good villain too, man, for the whole series. Like, it is such a good fucking game, dude.
yeah, I love that game.
Ugh.
Absolutely.
Oh.
And then when you get that one gun, like not the Magnum, but yeah, it was the Magnum, wasn't it? Like literally the strongest freaking gun in the game. And then you find out there's literally only 12 freaking rounds for this entire gun in the entire story. And I'm just like, how was I supposed to know that? How was
Hold on, no. And then you get to the final boss fight, and you only have the fucking Uzis, and that's it.
I was so screwed, bro. Because I was like over here like, oh, this thing just one taps everything. And then like 12 clicks
Somebody's
later,
gonna
I'm like,
use it.
okay, let me get more ammo. Wait. And then like, Oh my god, it was so panic inducing. Like I literally lost.
Ugh.
It's like in Resident Evil 4 if you kill or if you off the like the traveling merchant dude and he never comes back and you're just like where do I get ammo from? Where do I get my gun upgrades? Like, well, you don't. You literally don't. Get good. Like get good. Yeah. Like it. Oh
Get
god,
good.
it was so fun.
So
Yeah.
the Resident Evil games are divided though, because the survival horror trilogy is 1 through 3, and then like Code Veronica X and shit like that. And then there's the action trilogy, which is the like 4 through 6, I think. And then I can't remember what they call the new trilogy, but it's 7 and 8 so far, and then whatever 9's going to be. But I really enjoyed 7. Like I said, and 8's very fun. I'm not going to spoil anything for Cody. I just wasn't a fan of the gameplay, or not the gameplay, but the storyline to it.
I
just really liked.
Oh, go ahead, Cody.
I remember picking up my PS4 and packing it up to go see my girlfriend at the time. She was living 4 hours away at college, and so I would pack up. I would go to stay at her place for the weekend. And I remember playing Resident Evil for her, and she was like, "OMG, you should be streaming this because I'm giggling, having a fun time watching you." And I just thought it was like that was one of the first times like someone actually told me to start streaming, and I just like Resident Evil has like a little 7 has always gonna have that little soft spot in my mind for me. Like,
Dude, the storyline for 7's amazing.
That's so
dude,
I
sweet.
get it. Yeah.
oh, it's so good. I
Ethan,
loved
and then
it.
Chris coming in at the end and being like, "It's gonna be okay." We're with
Dude,
them
I had
all."
no
I was
clue
like,
what the fuck was happening. I was like, yo, what about Mia? That's my girl. And then playing through the DLC like fucking wrecked me. Like, oh.
Play 8. Play 8.
Mm.
Play 8. The
I
beginning
I
want-
was
just
wrecked.
I really liked like the different types of zombification. Like you find out that like in 4 that Los Pragas was like what they had studied to like make the progenitor
T
virus in
virus,
the
yep.
first place. Yeah, like and then like Ouroboros, which was like a culmination of like dude, I loved the building up and the different like it wasn't just like we're the same zombies, you know. It was like no, we're Spanish zombies, and then like oh no, now we're like it was super cool. I like that it was like you got to like really experience like a slice of culture alongside your horror action game, you know?
Alongside your horror games.
Yeah.
Have you played
And
8?
fighting a zombie crocodile. No, I actually haven't. I've seen plenty of
Gameplay and stuff like that.
material.
Yeah.
No, not gameplay, but no, but
On Madam Dramescus or whatever her name is.
Is Vex about
Look
to? Is Vex awoken to the demon that is Cody?
bro.
And there they all stood witness to the one in his overwhelming presence.
Nasty Ninja, I agree. I have no idea what happened to Dino Crisis after Dino Crisis 3, but I wish they would bring that back. Capcom's sleeping on that series. Dino Crisis was amazing.
Yeah,
as well.
Lady D's hot, but like the other 3 girls, everyone's sleeping on. Every girl
Oh,
I see
God.
cosplaying
Dude.
them, I
Oh, if
fucking.
only.
Me and my wife, like, she was sitting next to me while I was playing that. The first time I saw those 3 girls, I was like, all right, I gotta pause this
Dude.
game. We're going to the bedroom right now.
This dude.
What were you saying,
Oh
Huey?
my God.
I have a question for you guys,
What's up?
and there's one possible answer. Obviously, I'm biased to that answer, but what do you prefer, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas or Vice City?
Vice City. All
Vice
day, every
City.
day.
Yeah, Vice City. Vice City. Yes.
I love San
Dude, no
Andreas.
way! The fucking
the-
story between CJ and Smoke was so fun. The reveal, fucking.
Ooh, I was about to
All right,
say,
all right.
the
I
Big
will lay this
Smoke
argument to rest
betrayal.
with 3 words. 3 words. I will lay this argument to rest. Hot coffee mod.
That's it.
Yeah.
Bro.
Dude, CJ was my guy. I think San Andreas was the first time I actually cared about a Grand Theft Auto protagonist. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, oh man, who did they base Ryder off of? Eazy-E, and he's like, "You a buster, you a
He
buster."
does it.
Oh, that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. In Vice City, I after I finished all the missions, I was using the cheat codes, and I just love the thrill of being public enemy number 1 and having all the stars. And one day I did so well that the reason why I got captured is because I needed to go to the bathroom. I think I was like on a 20 minutes or 30 minutes where I was avoiding everyone. It was ridiculous. And then I really need to go to the bathroom, so at one point I just
Nasty knows what's up.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
got
me-
captured.
I think
Me
the
and
only
Nasty have
Grand Theft-
actually talked
Sorry.
about this in like other stream chats like in the past. It's like that's how I know he's a real one, and I had to shout it out for him because he absolutely knows what's up. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say the only Grand Theft Auto I did not care for is 4.
Yeah, 4 was pretty ass.
It was okay. The storyline was all right, but like, no.
Nah, man, Nico was annoying. I'm not even.
Nico
gonna
was annoying.
front.
His cousin calling you all the time, be like,
Cousin
"Hey,
of
you got
Roman."
cigarette?" Like,
No, Roman saved that game. Roman should have been the playable character. Roman gave off GTA protagonist vibes to, and
unpopular
Nico's
opinion-
always like a fucking downer, pessimistic son of a bitch. Like, oh, I can't believe I have to go fly helicopter. What do you mean? You get to go fly helicopter?
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Hottest take I will ever probably give you guys. I think Grand Theft Auto 5 was a waste of potential.
how dare you?
Never played it, but I've seen countless hours of friends of mine and like streamers and shit playing it.
I've
Like
sunk
I
almost like 3 to
The
4,000
storyline's great.
hours into 5. There's no way.
The storyline's great. Trevor's definitely like one of the best characters Grand Theft Auto has ever introduced. Franklin's amazing.
Put some.
Well, I mean-
The redemption
Wasn't
of
it, like,
Michael.
it's like a bigger open world map than like comparatively to like than like Breath of the Wild and like anything else that's ever been like.
Well,
Breath of the
I
Wild.
love San Andreas, so
Okay,
like
Breath of the
seeing the
Wild's bigger.
upgrades and
Okay.
seeing how like time has passed and everything. Being
Yeah,
able to
like,
go
it
to
was
OG
cool and
Grove
stuff, but-
Street fucking hit me so hard. That was
The
the
way the
first thing I
story-
did.
The way the stories interwove and stuff was great and stuff like that, but like, I don't know, man. There's something that was missing from it. I've never been able to put it into words, but something about it just didn't feel like Grand Theft Auto to me. And I don't know why. It just
I don't know which one it was. I came to a friend's place. He was finishing a game on one of the recent great GTA at the time, and so he didn't tell me. So I said, "Okay, I'm gonna get you playing your mission." He told me what I needed to do, and then I got so paranoid because it was a new feature and I didn't know that, and there was this fucking dog following me everywhere, and I didn't know how to kill it. So I basically abandoned the mission until he told me, "Dude, the dog's with you." I says, "Oh shit."
Oh shit.
I
Okay.
Dude,
I thought I was
in
being
5,
hunted.
there's a way to like control the dog and be able to do like certain things as the dog. There's so many hidden gems in 5 that like I literally single player, not even doing I did a bunch of the heists and shit, but I'd say I'd only put like 100, maybe 200 hours in GTA Online. It was like thousands of hours I sunk was playing Trevor, Franklin, and Michael. Like that it like the ending mission to the game, if you guys pick the right ending, that is one of the coolest fucking endings to a Grand Theft Auto game I have ever seen. Like,
Prototype slaps. I agree. So does Infamous.
oh,
that
hell
was such
yeah.
a fun
No,
game. Like,
Infamous
getting
is
the-
better.
So do I.
Infamous is better.
I will say yes. That was what I was exactly gonna say. Is like the storyline and the characters and everything in Infamous was better, but I really, really liked having like a lot more variable power ups that you get, like the whip fist and like the brick fist and like learn. I
Infamous
felt like with
Second Son,
Infamous, yeah, Infamous you could like spec a little bit, but it was like all electricity, right? Like it at least for what I played, I never played past like parts of the second one. But I
Insomniac
finished the
does
first game.
Spider-Man. Sucker Punch, the people who did Sly Cooper did Infamous. And I wish another Infamous game would come out because
I wish
Second
another
Son was
Cooper
so
would
good.
come out.
Yeah,
Second
but Prototype had just such a great like the skill trees. Like you could just kind of like it was so freaking great, and you just got to destroy more shit and like fighting some of these like hybrid monsters and like even the espionage missions where you like absorb people into you and take their faces and you gotta like I literally went through and this was when they like had the super suits like once you get to like the end game where
Hey,
every
my
single
super
one
suit.
of like the yeah, but whenever all of the police like the army dudes are like way freaking strong and they can like close quarters combat the crap out of you even with like all the way upgraded like powers. Like I'm saying, I completely pacifist mode the entire end game because I was terrified to get into a fight. This was like such an interesting game. Like I really liked Prototype, but I will say yes, Infamous did a lot better.
Infamous
Gentlemen,
had so much going for it and
boy-
still has much going for it.
Has to go. I have to go.
All right, so let's do our sign offs, everyone. Let's let our guest sign off, and then I'll let you, and then I'll close her out. So
Okay. I was gonna say you
Vexus-
actually keep going if you wanted, but I will.
Nah, I think we're almost at 2 hours, so we'll cut it.
Yeah, we're over.
So Vexus and Koob, you want to give your comeuppances? We'll start with Vexus. Tell them where they can find your lovely, lovely voice and takes.
Hey yo, it's your boy Vexus, the Lurking Legend. You can just call me Vex. I am the head cook of The Last Ark. You can find me here on Chadmirals as well as in a lot of other The Last Ark live streams, up and coming game show. Look out for that. And I also have my own channel where I do One Piece D&D, the Scarlet Pirates Group 2 solos. If you wanted to catch that, I'll link
Solos.
myself in the chat here in a bit. And yeah, it's been such a blast. Always a blast. Love the Chad rules. Much love for everybody in the TLA crew. Cody, so glad to have you on board. Cube, much love. Lucas, much love. Den Cushy, 3-day trip. No Chill Dill. Grand Line Bound Smokey. Fritz the Dids. Love everybody. And yeah. I just came off of a collab podcast with like some people we had on most recently, the Flow podcast. They're gonna get that edited and posted, and I'll let you guys know when that drops. But yeah, it's been super real. Always love spitting with you guys.
Koo, where can they find you? Where can they find your lovely takes, and where could we see more of you?
Oh yes, I'm a guest on this stream. Oh yes. So hey guys, Cube, new guest here in TLA. Very excited to be part of this stream, this podcast. It's fire, honestly. I want to thank everyone who was there on the chat. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, TLA. You know where to find me. Mostly on Saturdays, but try to hop on most streams possible. I want to give a shout out to Smokey, Cody, Lucas, and Fritz for doing a great job with channel streams. You guys are doing great jobs. It's really hype. Vex, you're a legend, and I don't have the energy, so I'm gonna just say all the people that Vex thanks, I also thank in the team. So ditto as Vex.
Yeah,
And
hop on these coattails. That's fine. Like, no, I'm kidding.
Ride them.
I'm also plugging all of the wonderful goats that we just mentioned in the chat right now. So please make sure to go check out SSJ Cody on Twitch and TikTok. Make sure to go check out Lucas on TikTok. I'm hopping over to OPU. Shout out over on Marshall D. Preach's channel right after this, just like Nasty Ninja said. Link to the Discord for that in the chat as well. And then also the Flow podcast that I mentioned. Link in the chat right now.
All right. This is Chadmiral signing out, and we'll catch you all